Oh, nothing, man. We live, dude. Ooh-de-poo. Oh man, like seriously, I was uh I was having some fucking writer's block because I'm sitting there, trying to put together this article like the last couple hours. I just got writer's block like a bitch, man. So I'm like, I sent a couple DMs, just talking to a couple people, and somebody suggested, well, find a good distraction for yourself. I'm like, you know what? Screw it. I'm not gonna lie. There's a distraction.
There you go.
so there it is.
Yeah. So, have you been watching Crisis of Infinite Earths?
No, you know what, dude? I like seriously, I can like not bring myself to get into the CW. And like so many people are like, oh, you should check out the CW shows, this and that, and see
The,
what's going on.
the early seasons, I will be to be fair, the early seasons, basically the first three of Flash and Arrow, they're good. First season of Legends of Tomorrow was good. The first season of Supergirl was good. Everything else just fucking sucks. I mean, I
Yeah,
completely,
seriously, dude.
yeah.
I tried to watch Supergirl, like the first season. Like I saw, I got about, I think I got through the first season of Supergirl, and then I was just like, what is this? Like seriously, man.
Yeah, and like I said, the first season that was good. The second season, it started strong, but then it kind of started failing, and it just got god awful because it got into the whole freaking political crap. Third season, they shot themselves in the foot with a shotgun, and I did videos on that. It's like, you guys are just fucking stupid, man. You said you got a female Democratic president who's building a wall in Mexico to keep all the, how did you put it? Wetbacks? You actually use that term? Out?
Dude, I like seriously, like watching some of the stuff that like is just on the TV right now. It sucks so bad, man. Like my mom watches that stupid Madam Secretary show, and I can't stand it because it's just
Wait, that show's still going?
it's just like liberal, yeah, because he's like apparently like the president or something now, and it's like of course because that's what it was always leading to, and it's just
Well, yeah, it was basically an allegory for Hillary Clinton.
yeah.
At first, I actually didn't mind it because, it wasn't bad. But now I actually got arrested when it was still on, and it's like, I'm not even going to return to it because it's just stupid. I just wanted to get away from all that shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, when I got out, I didn't even bother.
Yeah, it's crazy, dude. I'm like why is this man this show like I just they pander so much to just one friggin' mindset all the time. And like all the shows they're on, like whether it's comedies, whether it's dramas, whether it's whatever, it's always pandering to that mindset. The movies always got to pander to that stupid mindset. And I'm like, come on, man. It's not even representative of most of the country. Most of the country are free thinking. I don't know. Let's see. Usually, most people start from the center and move a little bit one way or the other in their like core like value set. So it's like I don't understand, pandering to the friggin' extremes when they're like a small percentage.
Yeah, that's because they think that they're not a small percentage. They think that they've been so underrepresented in a way that is actually very dehumanizing.
Oh, I know, man. It is. It's like it's disrespectful to the quote unquote marginalized groups that they're trying to represent, stand up for. It's like, oh, come on, man. That's a that's like I said. It just started the stupid ass ball rolling of victim mentality.
Here's the thing, man. I'm actually willing to reach out to Marvel just to see if they'll fucking do it. Are you guys going to start representing kids with mental disorders like ADHD and whatnot? Are you going to reach out to adults with ADHD? I mean, hey, you guys want to pander? Why not pander to them?
Yeah,
maybe they might stop shooting up people. Who knows? Now, yes, that is a very insensitive thing that I just said, but yeah.
Be careful. The cancel culture might come for you. Cancel Orange Hat reviews.
I dare them to.
Cancel Orange Hat reviews. Oh my god.
Fucking moon the camera. And I will say, you can kiss my rose-petaled asshole.
No, get it right, dude. You gotta have a suntan taint.
No, I'm not that. I'm not that. I'm not Josh Brolin. I'm sorry. I'm not Thanos. Thanos, he was kind of stupid when he pulled that shit.
Oh god, dude. Oh,
I mean,
great.
I remember Josh Brolin from God. What was that movie?
What
they were trying.
What are you thinking of? What's up, Senate? Oh god, and there goes Orange Hat's internet, man. You can always count on his internet. It's like clockwork. Friggin' drops on a dime. You can count on Orange Hat. You can count on Orange Hat's internet dropping as fast as the school slut's panties. Well, I mean that's how reliable his internet is. God, I said something inappropriate too. Next thing they're going to come for is cancel me. Cancel that Asian. He's too white.
Like, god damn it, he starts fucking and then suddenly it's like, fuck.
I called it, dude. The Senate loved my analogy. Of course, Senate's twisted enough. He loves my fucking humor.
Yeah, I know.
Oh man.
Cancel orgasm hat reviews. Nice, dude. Nice. I wonder what this orgasm hat reviews is.
Well, I don't know, man. You could embrace it. You could wear one of those vagina hats like the feminazis.
Oh fuck no. If I'm gonna fucking wear a pussy hat, I'm gonna actually wear a fucking hat that looks like a pussy. All I need to do is just get a hat and put David Hogg on it.
Oh god, yeah, dude. Oh, that guy. Oh god, I can't stand that fucking dude.
I like the conservative David Hogg. I actually follow him on Twitter. He does good shit. The other David Hogg, that so-called survivor of a school shooting, which he didn't. He can't even prove that he was there. But yeah. And everybody I actually said he hasn't even been able to prove he was there. Oh my god, yes he was. It's like, then why did he give 2 separate occasions?
The Senate make sure you get a D hat to go into the pussy hat.
The Senate, Isn't it past your
Oh,
bedtime,
Senate,
boy?
dude. Oh man, Senate, I love that. I love you, bro. I love you. Oh man,
Jesus.
see,
Dealing with online
uh,
bullies, man. I'm gonna fucking kick his ass. Also dealing with some
who?
fucking drama. It's a Facebook RP
What
group.
what you got going on now, man? Why you somehow, bro? You find like drama. I swear, you're so good at finding drama, dude. I mean,
No, I'm
you
just
should
a
run
person
the.
that I'm
I mean,
yeah,
no, I was gonna say you should run the drama alert thing instead of Keemstar.
dude.
Yeah, man, you always finding some drama. Yeah,
Uh,
Senate's got a point. Senate, you see what Senate said. He find more drama than he does. That's pretty bad. If you find more
thing is,
drama than
like I said, I'm a friendly ear to anybody with depression. I'm a freaking shoulder to cry on. I'm a freaking ear to listen. I'm a freaking advice giver. I talk to people. I talk people off ledges like pretty much year round. You would not believe how many freaking people I've talked off ledges. Only one time did a person, or two times, no, two times, did two people not listen, but they're still both alive right now. But now they're dealing with the consequences of their actions. One went into a coma, but she came out of it with no memory. She's slowly getting it back, and she's slowly living her life. The other, sadly, and I do mean very sadly, and I am behind her 100%, but I won't go too far into it. She got on probation, and she violated probation, did not have a very, uh, she did not do well in jail. Things happened and whatnot. But I'm not even going to get into that because it's way, way, way too personal.
yeah, and and it's like probably not. Yeah, I don't know that I'd be comfortable discussing something like that on a stream.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, the worst thing that happened to me in jail, bitch slapped by a dude because he wanted some fucking ramen and he just, or ramen if you fucking hit him. All right, I pissed off somebody. And dude, or I'm coming out of the gym and dude just fucking open hand clocks me, and I'm like, serious right now, dude? Get your phone. I'm gonna fucking end your ass. And the deputy's like, did he hit you? I'm like, yeah, he to my cell before I kill him. And he's like, yep, lock in both of you. And he comes up to me and says, I'm
Yeah.
like, fuck yeah. But then everything fucking went nuts. The fucking jail detective into it. He's like, if you press what's going to happen, you're going to have to go up to his cell, have to actually say or point at him with deputies around saying, assaulted you. I'm like, so basically, you're making me a big fucking snitch. No thanks. Why couldn't you just fucking handle it without me having to do that shit? Jesus. Holy fucking shit, man.
Rosetta says, "Let me in." Hold on. Hold on.
Oh, the Undertaker's sister wants to come in. Uh-oh, did I say that and she heard? I just love her eyes rolling back. I mean, seriously. Dancing Drew, I'm here too.
She's about
Who
to
the hell's
give
Dancy
away a
Drew, man?
lot. Wait, what?
Look at the.
Hi.
fucking Irish. God damn it.
Damn, girl. That's awesome.
Oh, see.
I was gonna do it last night, but you left before I could join in.
Oh, damn, man. She stayed up. That's the best. That's the best. Man, she got me with the username roast, dude. That's even better than just roasting me up in the chat.
Oh
Damn.
yeah.
Oh, Rosetta was telling me I
Okay,
should make it like a Twitter account and everything too.
Did you just say I'm gonna make a Tinder account?
No.
Oh, I was gonna say, hey, we're talking about titties here now.
No.
Oh.
Rosetta was telling me that I should make a Twitter account for it.
There you go. You got it on the second.
Rosetta's gonna fuck, man. Rosetta, she goes like, I mean, I could say something, but I don't want to get your channel banned.
Really? You don't want
to?
Jesus Christ. What the hell is this already? What the hell is this already turned into? I mean, Jesus Christ.
Holy shit.
All I gotta say right now is it's a good thing that this group of people is not playing Cards Against Humanity. That's all I gotta say. Holy shit.
Holy shit.
All I'll say is I've always been the villain in everything for a reason. And Orange, after that comment, watch yourself.
Did you take a nap?
I wouldn't call blacking out for 3 hours a nap, but okay.
Well, you took a fucking nap, Goofus. Good job.
Close enough.
No. I can't believe I freaking
Are you
passed
well rested?
out on stream.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you
no, but
yeah.
please tell me, but please. Okay, I have to ask. Was Gentry freaking serious that I was talking in my sleep?
I think.
Yeah,
I don't know. I
mean,
I dipped after a while.
Here's the thing.
He said I was cussing in my sleep.
Well, you cuss in your thoughts. you cuss when you're sleeping. When you're not sleeping, it don't matter. So I ain't surprised at that.
Hey, Rosetta.
I made some sort of sexual innuendo, and you're like kinky, and I'm like, God damn, she's awake.
The fuck I was? When did I say that?
I even started singing "In the Small World." After all, you're like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I remember that. All right, go. What were you saying, Iris?
Rosetta's boyfriend's being loud upstairs, so I got to take a break for a second.
Okay.
I told Damaj I replaced him. Damaj is no longer my side guy.
No.
He will be so crushed.
I told him that. He said, but I just saw you in Jack. Give me a minute, Jiggle Queen.
No, I was having like writer's block and shit for a while, so I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna do a stream. Dick around. I invited a bunch of people, so like there's gonna be probably random people show up on and off. I invited Sport. So
nice.
Sport might come by later.
I think I have more trouble actually sending invites than most people.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. I'll send invites to whoever.
It's not just the fact that I'm bashful about doing it. It's the fact that every time I send more than 10 times, Twitter fucking flags me.
No, Twitter.
Oh, jeez.
Twitter don't like you. Twitter says that Rosetta woman is toxic.
I'm going to need help. I'm going to need help when I do my birthday stream because every time I send a link more than 10 times, it tells me I'm spamming and locks me out of my account.
Why do you think we're going to be there? That's what Orange Hat and I'll do is fucking send invites to people for you.
I love you guys too. Even with this name, I still love you guys.
Yeah. You know.
I didn't actually. I had already switched over and turned all the other stuff off to take the link. I didn't even see that she'd done a name mocking you.
She done. She got me good. She got me pretty good.
And you're like, what the hell? These women are out of control.
I know, man. We're just like sitting there chilling, and me and Orange Hat are just being
Orgasm hat.
We're being good Christian men,
Oh, shit.
and then you Jezebel's got to come in and like be off the hook. Telling you.
I know, right? I mean, Jesus.
Oh, man.
Now I got to go say 5 Hail Marys.
I know, right, dude? Shit.
Drink. Thank you, baby.
Oh, you mean you don't got, let's see here. You don't got a drink? You want a drink? Want a drink? Want a drink?
Senate.
You want me to tell you what to do with that bottle, Orange?
You fit in well, Senate.
I'm pretty sure you could find it.
You got good Christian values, boy. No.
Senate is the worst among us.
Oh, I know,
And
man.
that's
I see what Senate did to get his ass banned, man. He's just like.
I would be happy if the 16-year-old would quit making booby comments about me.
Well, no, it's not him. It's the shit that he did on Twitter to get
No. I'm talking about something else. I know about that stuff.
Oh, that was great.
It's creepy as hell when he keeps talking about my freaking boobs.
Hey, Brian, what's up, buddy? It's good to see you, homeboy.
Senate, you little asshole.
Boobs!
He makes these lewd comments to me, and I'm sitting there going, I'm old enough to be your mother. And he's like, yeah, boobs are boobs.
Yeah.
He's 16. Come on. What are you going to do?
Yeah, exactly.
Hell. No,
Brian,
I will tell you from my experience from the last few months, I have never had so many men message me saying if you weren't married.
Okay, now that's a little creepy.
You about to load out an orchestra, Brian. Wait, are you setting up like a orchestra show or something? Shit.
I'm not kidding. There's a lot of guys in this community have said that if I wasn't married, they'd be hitting on me trying to get me.
Yeah, no thanks. I'm good.
It's like, yeah, but I'm married. They're like, I know. I mean, they're not being creepy about it. They're just being honest. You know?
Okay, yeah, okay. I can respect the honesty part, but some things just keep to yourself, man.
Man, there ain't a damn woman in her right mind that would come within 20 feet of me only because, like, I got too many damn issues.
Yeah, so what? I'm married and I'm a fucking train wreck.
No, I'm telling you, Rosetta, man. Trust me, there ain't a woman in her right mind that would come like.
Brian, you're not helping me. I'm trying to get Senate to stop making these comments to me. That does not help me.
Brian, yes, on, dude.
I have posted things going, I'm going to stream in so many minutes, and Senate will comment below it. Yay, booby time!
Oh my god.
You little shithead.
Brian's setting up for orchestra. I could just see him, like, because he's like, I hate this orchestra. You know, he's typing to us in chat, and I could just picture the thoughts going through Brian's head because he's like, fucking orchestra noobs.
By the way, all I can say is there's going to be some very happy SJWs probably.
Why?
I'm losing my voice.
No.
Uh-oh.
Well, massage your throat with something.
He's in there.
I just went full snort. I did it. I did it.
I can't believe I actually said something lewd enough it made me blush.
Jesus Christ, man. Hell's freezing over now. You got yourself blushing. You got in trouble. Jesus. Oh, man.
My throat is so sore. Where's my cough medicine?
So what are you up to, Irish?
I actually am going to try to quit smoking.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah, my medication manager has set me up with some patches, and today I smoked less than what I normally do because I normally smoke like a pack a day. I haven't even got through half a pack yet.
Yeah, Brian, take care of yourself, homie. You want to pop back anytime, let me know. If you want to join in, just join in. We'll see you later, brother. But yeah, like, I know the struggle, man. It's hard to quit smoking.
I did it once, a few years ago, and then 2 years later, after that, I started smoking again.
Yeah.
Fun times.
But yeah, it's I was gonna say too. I appreciate you because there was that one dude like kind of harping on that point the other day about my stream on
Oh my
Twitter.
God, yes.
And I'm like, that was so sweet of you that you like came out and just told it like it was.
Well, I kind of sort of see myself as like a mental health supporter or advocate or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But and that's just because going off my own experience, I like to try to give information to people that, when I was going through issues, the stuff wasn't there. So,
Everyone's I know of. Thanks.
But yeah, people like that just annoy the crap out of me.
I need actual cough drops on, not the shirts.
I don't know if we have any.
Well, see what you can figure out. We bought some. Fucking hell.
Hey.
My throat hurts.
I know. Calm down. Don't turn the cranky down a notch.
What? What's it?
But yeah, I appreciate that, Irish, because like, yeah, man, I kind of tried to take the high road. I didn't want to like pop off on that guy, although I was tempted.
Yeah, I kind of figured that's what was going on. That's why I wasn't trying to come off as popping off at him per se. It was just one of the things where it's like,
no,
you don't know what you're talking about, so shut up.
Yeah, you worded it in a beautiful way. I probably would not have. So
yeah,
I wasn't paying much attention to the chat at that point. I was busy actually dealing with me and Drew's issues.
Yeah, no, this was on Twitter. This was on Twitter, Rosetta.
Yeah, I told you about it last night, Rosetta.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. I don't know. Yeah. I haven't been able to deal with a lot.
I don't think he's responded since my last.
Yeah, he hasn't responded anyway, so it's done.
And the one that
works for me.
No, the one you saw tonight, the one that freaking Jeremy retweeted attacking Thug and stalking his page, was one of the ones that was attacking me during Grandpa's funeral.
Yeah.
I think I commented about that too.
Yeah.
Carry it for a second, sis. I gotta pee.
No, come sucker. He wants me to carry it. Well, his channel's gonna go right down in the gutter.
When is it? When aren't these live streams in the gutter?
Well, Monday's going to be my birthday stream. I'm going to want so many people to stop in and come on camera to make me feel wanted.
Monday, the 15th? No, 16th.
Yeah, 16th. I'm going to do my normal Monday marathon, which is all day. I'm just going to make it my birthday party.
Cool. I should be able to try to drop down on you.
Yeah, because I won't be able to be on again until after my birthday.
Aw.
And I really don't want to do the party around my birthday because I really don't like celebrating on my birthday because It's
Yeah,
also
this
right.
week-
That's right
this
around
week-
when I got trampled, and there's a lot of post-traumatic issues, and I don't like my birthday, so I'm trying to make it a little more enjoyable this year. Like, kind of moving it before Christmas, so there's less reminders.
I understand that. I'm coming up to let's see, in about the Sunday before Christmas, the Sunday, the 22nd, will have marked the year since I had my little whatever the fuck they want to call it happen. And I'm just there going, please don't let this happen again. Don't let this happen again.
That's when I had the injury a couple weeks ago. I went through over a year of that stuff. Bed rests and bleeding and injury and surgeries and hormones. And
oh, honey. Mine wasn't quite that bad.
As soon as that hit, it was like all these ideas of this is going to happen again. And I know in my head it's not likely it's going to end up like that again, but there's this little voice that says, look what's happening. Look what's happening.
Yeah, that's what I've got.
So I know what you're talking about, actually. I really know what you're talking about.
Yep. Mine just wasn't as bad as that. I told you about it. Yes.
By the way, I have to take the headphones out a sec. You tell my husband.
Hi.
You know about the little one.
Oh, yes. My 6-year-old is in love with your wife. Every time he sees her, he points at her and says, "That's my girlfriend."
Her niece called me my Steve and hit her.
Oh, wow. Okay, he's not quite that bad.
When I tried to kiss him when she was a year and a half old, climbed up us, pushed me backwards, hit me, said, "My Steve," and started kissing him.
Oh my God. No, Randy's not that bad. If you notice, when you started to acknowledge him, he bursted into giggles. That's just how he is.
So Rosetta, when you sleep, you have a high likelihood of spiders nesting in your ear.
Shut the fuck up!
Shit.
Don't fuck with your sister.
Did you know that?
I knew about it. I didn't need to be reminded of it.
I know all that kind of sick shit. I don't need reminded of it because I have enough issues with paranoias. Thank you.
Yep. See. Yep. I'm the same way.
You mean that spider that's coming down on her forehead right now?
Shut up, Orange, or I'll kick you in the fucking nuts when I find you.
This makes me glad I don't have my camera on.
Don't be shy. We're all crazy here.
Yeah, no, I'm
Holy
good.
shit. It's right. The people that have liked the notice for my birthday stream next week includes Doomcock.
Ooh.
I need to do some messaging and see if I can get him in there. I mean, he does follow me and retweet me, so it's possible. Little.
Nice. Yeah.
Worth trying, right?
You might get the mighty Doomcock.
And if I can pull it off, I will be fucking... I'd probably try to piss myself, actually. I'm sorry.
Just make sure you put some plastic wrap on your seat.
When is it? Tomorrow?
Monday. I'm sorry. I like Doomcock more than Jeremy. Nothing against Jeremy. It was great. He came on and all that, but I'm much more into Doomcock's videos than his.
Oh, wow.
No. I posted to Jeremy a screenshot of Darth Barbie following me on Twitter and said it's better than you following me. She's cooler.
Oh, wow.
And he retweeted it out agreeing with it.
See, I like Jeremy's sense of humor.
Man.
Oh, whoa.
I was
wow.
I was just looking at this shit and man, this sucks.
What's up?
Hold on, let me this right here.
What the frick?
Due to heavy lake effect snow conditions, the speed limit on I-90 in Lake County has been reduced to 50 miles an hour. That sucks. Because that means
Where is this at?
in Ohio.
Oh, Jesus. Wait, that bypassed us? Hell fucking yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, thanks. I mean,
Sorry. Like, okay, don't die, Rosetta. Come on.
Holy shit. You guys know that transgender story on Bounding into Comics, that girl?
Yeah.
Well, I did a video on that, and I got a transgender in my comment section that actually agreed with what I said in the video.
Oh, wow.
What's their name?
Pepper Rose. I'm going to read the comment. If the trans child was at least 16 or 17, turning 18, I guess, or I kind of understand more sense, I guess, but I still, parentheses, this is coming from a trans 17-year-old myself, think that you should wait till you're 19 or 18 to actually transition and seek some help to understand yourself better. Also, I feel like her superpower should be able to do wicked things like destroying stuff, but simply, I agree with what you said. Wait till you're older, not when you're still young. So, holy shit.
Believe it or not, there are a lot of trans that do believe that.
Yeah, there's a lot of trans.
The downside is that what the media pays attention to and what the media throws out in the open are the ones that don't. Like the ones that show people reading drag queens in a fucking daycare.
Yeah, I know. I
saw the library
that.
thing. The library thing I'm cool with, but daycare?
No,
really?
you know what, Irish, you made such a good point on that on your Twitter post too, because like
they're innocent. There is not a lick of hatred in those little kids' bodies. Why do they need to have a drag queen there?
Yeah. I found out something else though.
What?
If they're wanting to do that stuff,
my post on my husband pulling this on me and surprising me with him on stream also was liked by Doomcock.
Nice.
Nice.
But yeah, I agree wholeheartedly, Irish. I mean, I'm more strict in terms of the way I think about it than you, because I think that they should be minimum 18 before they make that decision. But that's my.
I agree with you there.
No, I agree with you on that too. I don't, if my kid came to me saying that they wanted to start dressing in boys' clothes, I'd just be like, that's fine, I don't care. But if they came to me saying they feel more like a boy than they do a girl, I'd be like, well, we do have a therapist. We'll all go in there and talk about it. That's the best that I can do. I'm not going to instantly put them on hormone changers and whatnot. Hell no. Especially at the age, especially for example, my oldest one is 14 going on 15. That's just ridiculous. She's has enough issues with hormones.
Yeah, it's just
But my favorite. I have two favorite trans people that I follow on YouTube. One of them is Blair White.
Yeah, I know. I love Blair White.
Oh, she's amazing. And then the other one is Cody Harmon.
But the thing is like, I mean, if you just put yourself in their shoes, period, you could think back to when you were like 15, 16 years old, man. I mean, sure, you know a fair amount of things, but at the same time, there's a lot you don't know, and shit is still.
Can I not think back to that age, please?
I just wanted to survive that when I was that age. For fuck's
sake.
When
I was that age, I was wanting to die.
But
I wanted to die when I was like 13, 14.
But it's just in general though. You're still confused at that age. Was my point.
Yeah, exactly. No, I understand what you're getting at. You're too young at that point to make that big of a decision on whether or not you're to be considered a transgender.
Mm-hmm.
It's called age of consent and age of legal.
Okay, private chat, you guys, and not a word. Not a word. That's just because that's why my eyes bugged when he said that.
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that, but I ain't trying to dredge up shit. I'm just saying,
No. It's just you're like picture when you're 16. They're like, fuck no, fuck. I'm good.
But yeah, there is to your point, Orange Hat. There is like a lot of there is a lot of trans people that do have some common sense, and there's a lot of them. There's more and more of them also having, I guess you could call it like buyer's remorse at this point for for their for their transition. So they still have one of the highest suicide rates among people.
Yeah, that's true, because they finally hit the point in their life where they questioned, did they make the right decision? Were they in the right mind? But there's also the ones that were transitioned using hormone blockers and puberty blockers, and that fucks your head up enough, and those kids ended up killing themselves too at younger ages. And that is why. But hey, man, certain people up in the higher up areas, they're like, oh, it's so important that kids in the LGBTQ. It's like, kids should not even be aware of that fucking shit because they're not even old enough to understand what it means.
Because they haven't finished going through hormonal changes anyways. You don't know your own sexuality till you're done with that. You really don't.
Exactly. And this kid that they put on that Disney Plus app where she's that transgendered superhero girl whose superhero is acceptance of all things, which is not a superhero, or which is not a superpower, rather. But anyway, it's like acceptance.
Wait.
Yeah.
It could be a form of mind control, and that is a superpower.
Well, acceptance and mind control.
I'm going to force you to accept. I'm going to force you to accept.
No. EMS is a superpower. Let's be honest.
Okay, I was just trying.
Yeah, well, the thing is, it's like, here's the thing. You want to know my superpower, kid? It's called common sense. Right now, you are a confused child, and your mother abused you by introducing you into the LGBTQ conversation at such a young age. Also, the people who raised the term of LGBTQ to you, because there's no fucking way you came up with that yourself, should also be investigated because they had abused the welfare of a child.
The only thing I'm going to say is that if they have somebody from the LGBTQ community come in and teach my kids about acceptance and everything, I'm going to be like, nope, I'm not letting them go to school that day. You want to teach kids about acceptance?
There's a lot of reasons my mom had us homeschooled, and propaganda and trying to rearrange the youth. This is why I keep saying part of the issue why fandom stuff is so important is because the propaganda in these movies, putting this stuff in those movies matters. It's about the hearts, minds, and souls of the future generation. It's about trying to change people and change the goalposts of the future.
I see, I'm pretty sure I said this before in another stream. My 12-year-old son, he used to want to dress up as fucking Tinkerbell. I let him. I didn't care.
You told me about that.
Yeah.
He also wanted to. Yeah, I don't care if they want to idolize a female character that's a strong female lead. That's fine. That's great. But I don't want them to feel forced that they have to do it.
Exactly. I mean, that's the one reason why I said that I am absolutely done with fucking Marvel, was when they were pushing the whole Phase 4 is going to be so inclusive and all this. And
hang on a second.
Thor 4, which is Love and Thunder, it's like, well, is it going to be the thunder down under or the thunder that pokes the storm? I don't know.
Let's just put this out there, because this whole freaking female Thor, make Jane Foster take over stuff. Can you imagine if they did that to African mythology?
Oh yeah, they should give a white dude to let him be the next Black Panther.
Could you freaking imagine if they did that to actual African mythology? The outrage.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh
we
yeah.
know it's a double standard.
It's a hell of a double standard, man.
But
See
the thing is,
all this shit though, Orange, and you know this, man. This shit's all like an artificial construct. All this garbage. Because, dude, if you go back to like God around the time of Reagan, hell, all the way till about like 92, 95, around there. Shit, dude. You know, it wasn't nobody worried about none of the shit. People got along. If people busted each other's balls, if somebody dropped a racial slur or something, there wasn't like a jaw drop around the world about it. It was just, people let it roll off, told off the person that said it, and went about their business, and that was it.
exactly. The main problem with all of it is, and yes, this is a 100% fact, the main reason why all of this has become such all bad things and this and that is the rise of social media.
Well, that's definitely a contributing factor, dude.
It is the biggest contributing factor, because if we didn't have what we have now, there would not be as big of a problem.
Well, I'm going to give a shout out to Brian right now. Welcome back, bro, because he and I alluded to some of this shit on the stream we did the other day, and I know it's going to get into conspiracy theory territory. I fully own that. So those of you that watch this stream back, or you ain't into shit like that, hey, look, that's cool. I understand, but I'm gonna tell it like it is right now. Look, there is a genuine push toward population control.
Oh no, there is. Agenda 21 is real. It was well documented until they realized people were finding it, and then they started pulling it.
There's a genuine push toward population control, and part of the rise of all this stuff is the fact that the less people procreate and have kids, the less populated the world is, and they achieve a means to their ends and their goals, and that's exactly what this is.
Thank you.
What? Thank you. What?
Oh, Lethal retweeted the stuff to get people aware of my stream next week.
Oh, sweet. It's awesome.
Awesome.
But yeah, like the thing is like I said, hey, Michael Clark, what up, buddy?
Michael, you doll. I told him I was over here, so he had to come say hi.
But the thing is there's this push, and it's exactly real. And like Brian mentioned, also Agenda 2030, exactly. Well, Agenda 2030 is Agenda 21. It's just rolled into.
It's been relabeled and rebranded, so people will find it.
Yeah, exactly. It's rebranded. And that's what a lot of this radicalism is, man. It's a big artificial construct designed to foster A, division, B, population control, and C, like paranoia, so you can easily control the frightened masses and get everybody into one central groupthink, which then, bam, the minute you have everybody like that, the easier it is to take over and say, okay, we can give you a utopia. Look, we're your saviors. We'll build you pod housing, and we'll build you this and that, and you can have families and what have you. They're going to promise all this grand shit, but in reality, it's nothing but a large-scale prison. That's exactly what it is.
Oh, and Michael, make sure you're subbed here, because I come over here often. In fact, I stream every Thursday night with him. This is my boy. This is my bro boy up here. So if you want to follow the stuff I do, Michael, follow him too. Also, I want to say thank you to Michael because he's been pushing to make sure everybody knows about this stuff and get involved and get me gifts and other stuff. And I haven't enjoyed a birthday since I was 11 and got trampled. So
you're going to have a fun birthday.
I'm going to push it, make it a little early, but he's really pushing to try to help me have a fun birthday like I've never had.
Come hell or high water, I'm going to convince DJ to come onto your stream in that damn T-Rex outfit.
No. So Michael is such a sweetheart, and I am so grateful for him.
Yeah, Michael's good people, man. You know, I love Michael to death. No homo, brother. I love you to death because you know, that was super awesome of him. The day that I did my depression stream, it meant everything that you were there, dude. Thank you so much. And you know, Mark, it's good to see you, buddy. I've been in and out seeing you all day. It's good to see you, man. You know, Mark, you're awesome. That's another good dude right there, Mark Lair says.
Yes. Mark is I've seen him in some of my streams, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you have.
But I've seen him around for a while, and you know, all of the guys around you, all the whole bounding groups and all of them, I love you boys to death. You know that, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you know how it made me tingle when I'm sitting on my little nothing stream and I click over and Mecca's recording a video in her live stream and she quotes a tweet I made. Okay. I couldn't really hear it well. I had to play it back on the stream later. I didn't realize that the first quote that Trent put in about people responding to the issue and what was going on in the news story, the first quote he quoted was me. And Mecca was quoting that and talking to everybody about how much she loves me. That's our girl sub to her in her video about it. And I sat there crying on stream. Orange should remember that.
Yes, I do.
Not the tears, because that's new to me, but I was excited. I was giddy. I felt so happy that day.
Yeah, you were a schoolgirl.
My girl.
They jump in that schoolgirl outfit. What up?
I could rock the schoolgirl outfit, especially with these.
Hey now. What up?
Quit it. I'm supposed to be your sister. Quit it.
Oh, shit. Hey, man, you know, if they could do it on Pornhub.
Of course, I'm the one who sat here jiggling in your face until you were distracted and then said, so how do you like being attracted to your sister's boobs?
Yeah. But, you know, the thing is, though, yeah, Mark's a solid supporter. It's funny, like, I modded Mark because, you know, I seen he was wrenched up in the Bounding channel, and you know, he and I would always talk when we were doing the Bounding live
just
channels.
Right amount of wrong.
Nice. Hey, Thomas Connolly, what are you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man.
Most of my mugs have a demented.
That's not my Scottish
pal. Or something really nerdy.
But yeah, Mark quickly, like I quickly gave him a wrench. He was one of my first wrenches, and I'm glad because, you know, that dude is like solid, and you know, yeah, Mark's just awesome, and you know, I appreciate the fact that y'all give me support and stuff like that, man. It means a lot to me, especially as a writer. I love the fact that you support my streams and stuff like that, but man, even more so, I appreciate the support of the writing. Yeah, welcome back.
Sorry, my fiance called, so I had to answer the phone.
No, it's all good. It's all good. You know, I mean, you're talking to your man. I get it. But yeah, like, so I was writing a story earlier, and I ran into writer's block. But what I was writing about, I was starting to talk about it in Rosetta's channel, but I'll go into it quickly here because I know that especially Irish is going to have some thoughts on here. On
Okay.
this one. But and you guys will be, by the way, you guys should be able to read this probably sometime tomorrow afternoon. It'll be up on Bounding because I'm going to get it in most likely late tonight. I'm going to be up writing anyway. But the thing is I'm writing a story about this Twitch streamer named Sweet Anita. And the thing is you know, she's a disabled YouTuber and Twitch partner. And she basically, just some background on her, she started streaming back in June of last year, and she has over 500,000 Twitch followers and over 336,000 subscribers on YouTube. Well, she has Tourette's. Okay, she has Tourette's syndrome, and despite the nature of her condition, she decided to, you know, become an online broadcaster and a streamer. And she was diagnosed about 5 years ago, and she has tics that you know, if you know anything about Tourette's, it's a condition where, you know, the person can have like you know, vocal tics where they'll have involuntary, you know, things that come out of their mouth that they say, or physical tics like involuntary eye twitches, hand movements, things like that.
Yep.
And you know,
Jesus.
This lady, she streamed for charities. She streamed for to raise awareness for people affected by Tourette's as well. And you know, sometimes with her vocal tics, they can you know, be terribly inappropriate. But you know, the thing is they're not personal, nor are they personal attacks directed toward anybody. It's just something involuntary that you can't control. Well, apparently some people on Twitter, you know, one of those lovely cancel mobs, decided they were going to come after her. And
Boy one, real one back there.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm hyper.
I know. But the thing is, to preface the story, that she's got this cancel mob coming after her because, you know, she said some controversial things. Like one of her tics had the N-word come out on stream. And again, this is completely involuntary.
Oh gosh.
And
I'm sorry.
hello, kiddo.
Hi there.
All right, hang on.
How you doing, kiddo?
Oh, that's your daughter. Yeah, is that your daughter too now?
Yeah. And die.
Meow, 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 meow.
That too?
Irish's kid is adorable, you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a kitty cat. What? You're okay? He's trying to show you guys a train magazine. Hang on. All right, hold
Yeah,
on.
my dreams.
Okay, hold on. Right. Jeez, just push me. Why don't you?
I'll continue in a minute, guys. You know,
Ready? There you go.
we're taking a cute break.
Yeah. Here we go. Let me fix the camera. There you go. Now we can see you. You showing off the train magazines? Well, they can't really see them.
Cool.
That's my mom.
You want that train?
Choo choo.
That's cool, man. That's awesome, kiddo.
You got. There you go.
Meow, meow.
Look at him.
Yeah,
Look at him smile.
He's showing you guys pictures of his train catalog.
Look at him smile. That's a smile that's worth $1 million right there.
Oh, cool. That
Mwah. Mwah.
There you go. You gotta let him see it.
Aw.
Ew, ew.
Yeah, you gonna point to it?
I see. Cool. You like those, huh?
Yep.
Dun,
That-
dun, dun.
Aw.
Oh.
This is adorable overload right here.
I'm sorry.
I like it.
Mm,
Yum,
You
yum,
know.
yum, 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 yum.
ding.
Oh,
Okay, baby.
What
you
the fuck is you right?
Bye.
you are a wonderful kid.
Yes, he is.
You are a
You are
cutie.
welcome. You are welcome anytime.
Nee.
You are a little ham too. Look at you.
Yes, he is.
But that's me.
That's
You're
you.
just a ham, aren't you?
Don't you? It says this little boy here dressed as an engineer. Right there is him. Him.
Hey, there ain't nothing wrong with that kid. You make some good.
Dun, dun, dun.
You can make some good money working for a railroad
He's
company.
cute and he likes me. He's good.
Yeah, but now he was calling you his daughter.
Was it me or the kitty cat?
I'm not sure. Were you calling the kitty cat your daughter, or were you calling Rosetta your daughter?
I'm gonna my friends out tomorrow.
You go to your friends.
Which one you like?
Which train do you like?
Not her.
Oh, he wants to know what train you like.
Hold it up a
Rosetta.
bit better.
You gotta hold it up a little bit here. Oh,
I
this
like-
camera's a little weird.
I like the first one.
The
The
first
black.
one.
Yep, I'm with him. Black.
That train?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Okay. Yep, that works. All right. Didn't you say you needed a butt change?
I did something.
You're gonna show them something. I'm being kicked away from
Nee.
Yeah, he said, "Mom, it's about me. Get out of here."
Oh yeah, he's already bopped me in the face. He's showing you a book that says "I love big trains."
Yeah. You know that there.
Yeah,
I'm gonna refrain from turning that bad. I'm just gonna take the high road.
Wait
keep
for
this
the
innocent.
wait for the
A clown.
Yep.
That
Clown.
clown.
Oh, cloud. Yep.
No,
All right.
no,
All
that's
right.
one.
All right, go
All
do
right.
what Mama says now.
All right. I gotta go. We
you.
gotta go, buddy.
It's nice to see
You wanna say
you.
bye?
Good to
Bye.
see you.
You wanna say bye?
Bye.
They're waving.
Good night.
Good
Good
night.
Night.
Oh, what a cute kid. I mean, seriously, that's awesome.
Now you caught me acting all sweet and maternal.
Well, you know what though? I mean, nothing. There is no like substitute for the wonder of a child that age, man. It's beautiful. It's just like, you just see them all happy and smiling. You can't possibly be in a shitty place after that. I mean, it's just great.
Now that the kid's gone, do you want to make your perverted train jokes?
I was just gonna say, man, when he said that, I was like, oh God, man, I know some women that would say some shit about pulling the train.
When they said I like big trains, I thought of so many things that I wasn't going to say with a kid.
Oh, I know. I thought the same damn thing, Rosetta. Oh my God, guys, we're going to hell, all right? Somebody bring the steaks because we're having a big ass barbecue.
But I am
Holy
very
shit.
maternal with children. I am very sweet to them.
Well, yeah, same here. But that doesn't mean, man, I don't have an evil fucking mind. Oh my God.
Wrong.
But to
Devil minion.
but
The devil minion made me do it.
but to get back on topic. All right. you know, and I'm kind of gonna preface what I was saying by this. So this cancel culture mob is going after this disabled woman, and simply because she had a controversial tick on stream, and if and mind you, she's never had a complaint before. She's had actual people from the platforms that she streams on, YouTube staff, Twitch staff, be in her streams and screen them before. She's never once had a ban, nothing. But these people are outraged because they are ignorant, don't understand that she's disabled, and what she says is involuntary. But it doesn't matter because she's being labeled a racist. She's being labeled as, a Nazi. And it's absolutely, positively ridiculous. And the people that are coming for her are absolutely, they're just the lowest form of friggin' life. Because I'll tell you what, to pick on a disabled person, and I've seen it happen with Rosetta on Twitter, some of the filth that's come after her. But for people to come after this woman when she has this condition, and continuously when this woman does a broadcast, she's constantly explaining what Tourette's is and trying to make people aware of it. So there's no reason if you're watching one of her streams that you wouldn't understand that. But it's not good enough. It's never good enough for these insane SJW people.
That's one of the things with these SJWs. They always claim that they're against ableism. They're against treating the disabled this way. The first thing they do is go after people for disabilities. The first thing they do is attack people's disabilities. The first thing they do is pump their art, their movies, their culture full of things that trigger disabilities like seizure strobes and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They're absolute hypocrites. And it goes to the fucking Rise of Skywalker as well, which still sounds like a porno name.
But
they are determined to try to create this narrative that they're the ones who are there for people with disabilities. They wouldn't have done that. They wouldn't have made it life-threatening for people just to hide the fact that it's a shitty movie. They wouldn't go after people and try to cancel them and get rid of them just because they have an issue.
I mean, yeah, it's like Thomas Connolly said, he just made a great comment. If they, it's a involuntary condition that she cannot help with, especially with her vocal tics and things of that nature. Sure, something controversial is bound to come out of her mouth because a lot of her vocal tics are, on the vulgar side. They do come out. And that's just the way that they are. People understand that. Like 90% of people that watches her understands this. But, you got these SJWs that are like, and a couple of them are fellow streamers. And I suspect that they are simply jealous because they're not as successful as she is. But besides them, you've got, just like I said, the SJWs coming out and say, oh, she's a racist. How dare she say the N-word on stream? And it's like, it was a frigging tick. I mean, come on.
Tourette's tics, it doesn't matter what the word is. If they've heard it at some point in their life, they will say it whether or not they actually agree with it.
Exactly.
Yep.
And I give this woman a lot of credit because, and I'll make sure to include the clip in my article, guys, when you read it tomorrow.
This is something I am very passionate about with you.
Yeah, I'll include the clip because she addressed the people coming after her, and she put it in a very class way. She said, "Look, the N-word is part of everyone's vocabulary. It because you know it doesn't mean that you're a racist. Because it's in your mind even doesn't mean that you're a racist. It's just in the lexicon of vocabulary, period." And she said, I'm not a racist. Though, it just happens to be a tick. and there is absolutely nothing I can do about that. And you know, if I could, I would. And she explained it in a very succinct and you know, class manner, and I respect the hell out of this woman for doing so. You know, and I personally, I've watched her broadcast before, especially when I was on Twitch. She was one of my favorite streamers to watch. She's just a very nice lady.
Out hair.
So this is an article about an actual person that you're writing.
Oh yeah. She's a
Okay. See, I wasn't sure if it was something that like a story that you were writing, or just an art or a story as in like article.
Oh, she's a Twitch streamer and YouTuber, Irish. So
Oh, okay.
her name
What's her
her name is Sweet Anita.
Okay.
Yeah, I
think
I mean, you're
heard
talking
of her.
about this, and I've already had people try to tell me that I shouldn't say this, I shouldn't do that. Oh, I've had ones tell me that women shouldn't swear like the men. That you should just control that. It's like I had filter damage, scars from seizures.
Mm-hmm.
I can't actually control everything I say, which is why when I'm on Odin's stream and other streams, you see me muting a lot and going off camera a lot. There's a reason for that.
Well, see, that's why I'm so. These are the type of stories why I'm so thankful to be a journalist, because these are stories that in articles that need to be written, stories that need to be told, because it's like Michael said, you know, people that would go after a disabled person are despicable, and you know.
And it's happened to me many times.
Yeah. And a lot of the quote unquote access media, mainstream media, whatever you want to call it, the the bigger publications on the internet, you guys know all the bullshit publications, Vox, Vice, Mary Sue, all that garbage. They'll champion the people that go after the disabled and the disadvantaged, but they won't, but they claim that they're these great humanitarians, but they're not standing up for the disabled and disadvantaged. They're championing.
No, they're kicking us in the teeth.
Yeah, they're championing the people that would go after them. And it's like, come on. So I am very thankful that I have a platform to write and report on these kind of stories, because when I get a story like this, it really affects me right in the heart. And I'll tell you, these are things that I'm very passionate about when I get these type of stories. So, again, that's why I thank you guys so much for supporting my writing, because, tell you what, guys, there's a lot of times when you write these articles, it will get you right in the heart, right in the feels. But yeah,
it hits me personally. I've been through a lot for my disabilities.
Sure.
And I have had more people come at me and call me fake, attack me for them, try to tear me down for them, mock them, mock the pain in my life.
Yeah, I mean, this woman streams probably four or five times a week, I want to say, and she gets people all the time attacking her. There's a whole Reddit about her being supposedly fake. They think that her Tourette's is fake. And it's laughable because, if anybody's ever known anyone with Tourette's, it isn't fake. It's just something they can't control. It's a neurological disorder.
Yeah, and people who don't understand neurological disorders, there's a whole nother level to them. It's also...
Oh, go ahead, finish your thought, sis.
I'm trying to put it in words here because, literally one of my first memories is waking in the hospital after seizures. Mm-hmm. I didn't know where I was. I didn't know who was around me. There's light in my face. I'm in massive pain, and I couldn't find my parents.
Yeah, that had to be crazy.
Neurological stuff does shit to you you can't imagine. And anything that's neurological, neuromuscular, stuff like that, you can't physically see the damage. You can only see the effect it's having on the person. And the people with these kinds of conditions, even muscular dystrophy and stuff like that, we get attacked as fake all the time. We get mocked for our disabilities, and it is not a nothing issue. It's a serious issue that happens in society.
Yeah. Carry it for a second, sis. I gotta bio again.
Okay. I'll be a little emotional while I do it, but okay, because that's one of the things that gets me a lot. Because I have had people, I've had people go to my parents and tell them that my seizures were fake. And I've got the brain scans. I've got all the time dealing with the doctors. I've got the papers where they said I'd be dead by 11 because of how much damage it was doing to the brain and how many seizures I was having. I literally drowned and had to be revived from one when I was 6. But it's fake. And I've been accused of faking my seizure history to try to get attention for my channel. That's when I didn't actually put up, I actually blocked the person instead of screenshotting. Yeah. So, people talk about this. It's not a nothing issue. People have no idea what you go through with these issues, and it's not something to mock. It's not something to kick people in the teeth for. Karma is a bitch. And now that I've made this chat really, really serious, because this is shit that I deal with every day, I get really impassioned when people screw with things that have to do with the neurological issues. And there's reasons for it. And it is not something to ever take lightly. Not something to ever put down. Not something to ever accuse people of faking. Unless you have legitimate evidence. And that better be legit. Because you have no idea how much it can hurt people when you do that shit.
Amen.
Anytime there, because that was a little more raw. Because, yeah, I've actually had messages accusing me of faking it for views and subscribers.
Oh, you can tell I don't fake my handicaps. I mean, it basically comes out clear as day in my videos.
And let me just have a moment here.
Okay. But yeah, another thing about Anita, guys, that's funny because she's actually, ironically enough, even though she's a beautiful woman, she's like one of the most wholesome streamers on Twitch. Like, she actually had some integrity. She actually streams gaming, and when she isn't gaming, she streams like she's either doing awareness streams about disabilities, or she's like discussing literature or discussing like everyday life. But she actually makes an effort. She's a true content creator. She's not one of the women that go on there and abuse the platform for e-thottery purposes or anything like that. She's a legit streamer. And it's sad because she just has so many freaking haters and people out there that want to attack her over her disability. It's just awful, and that's why, again, I'm so glad to be writing this piece about it. So
holy shit!
What's up?
Drunk had to lock his account because he's got a stalker trying to fake being him to try to harass his followers.
Damn.
Okay, sorry again.
Oh, welcome back.
Yes.
Man, your kid is the star of the stream. I'm telling you, Irish.
I'll deal with him in a moment. You go to bed. I will. Go to bed.
Yeah, Your kid's gonna be a star, man. He's gonna be making like 6 figures, like working on the railroads. I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm. He's definitely got a brain of an engineer, I swear.
Yeah.
That fucking pisses me off.
What I miss?
Crazy drama.
Trump had to lock his account because of people fucking with his followers. His account's used to do charity work for kids in third world nations. That fucking pisses me off. Hey, Athena. Hey, girl, come here.
All right, hold on.
Come here, Athena.
So also it looks like Josiah is all in on your birthday stream.
Yeah, I was. He told me he'd stop by and message. So
yeah, that's pretty sweet.
I'm still shocked he comes back to my channel after the first time he was there. It ended up when we opened.
What did you do?
Well, we end my interviews by letting people that are in the chat come in and say hi and meet the person. And I ended up with Josiah stuck between freaking Kermit the Log and Fedorable.
Yeah, what's wrong with Fedorable? He's all right.
No, I absolutely love those boys, but you got to understand, you had the little quiet Christian boy wedged between Kermit the Log and Fedorable, going in full rant mode together.
Oh, Josiah is like
Josiah got trial by fire to the dark side of the fandom. But he handled it like a champ. He sat there and laughed and laughed. My birthday is technically right after Christmas, but because of travel and PTSD issues and other stuff, I'm doing the stream next Monday. So.
Okay. Let's try this again.
Because I'm still bashful about trying to pimp myself out to people, I'm going to shamelessly have other people help me promote myself for this event.
Yeah. Oh, well, you got nothing to be bashful about. You're fun to be around, and people are going to have a good time. So it's going to be pretty epic.
I just hope some of the big guys stop in and say hi.
Oh, I'm sure a lot of people will. You're going to get a lot of people that comes by, Rosetta. Now if it was me, there'd be like 5 people show up. But for you, like, you're going to have a good turnout. I feel it.
Don't you put yourself down.
So
I can make a car trip to Ohio to smack some sense into your head.
No,
I'll smother you in my boobs for a while.
But technically, though, we have 7 people right now. So again, I appreciate y'all, man. It's all good. It's very humbling to have support, because I didn't know how this thing, like, moving over to YouTube was going to go, because
Senate later in the week, I will happily have you promote it too, but please stop making the poop comments. You're 16.
That don't matter. Boy's got his priorities straight.
You left water in the tub. Athena was playing and it just fell in.
Okay. Maybe she'll learn not to play in the water. Go. Hey, if the cat fell in the water, it's not my fault.
This is true.
Poor kitty.
Hey, man, cats got to learn to swim too.
Oh, cats swim very well. They just don't all like to.
Oh, I don't know. Tigers like to.
I said don't all. Tigers like to. There's a few house cat breeds that do because of where they come from. Most desert cat ones do because it's a survival thing.
What? Yeah, I told you to go to bed.
Go to bed. Do as you're told.
Go to bed.
Go to bed.
Go to bed.
I said bed.
Oh my God. Please tell me that this is not real. All right, guys. We need to have a talk about this because I'm gonna screen share this right now. And I just saw one of the most disturbing things that I've seen. You know, I know a number of you guys out there are gamers, right? So you get it. So like when we're gaming, we eat stuff on the fly, whether we pop in pizza rolls, whatever. But guys, this is a whole new level of effed up. I will say this right now. I need to show you guys this. And I don't blame anybody that recoils in horror from this. This is from the New York Post on Twitter. Tech company develops Christmas dinner in a can for hardcore gamers. Now, I don't know about you guys, but do you see how disgusting this looks? Abso-fucking-lutely disgusting.
Ew.
That is like epic drawback. Like
That's not real, is it?
it's real. Like
Ew.
it's in a can, man.
Ew.
Like how is this a thing? How is this a thing? You know, and please tell me that there's no self-respecting gamer out there that would buy this. You know, I understand if you're alone on Christmas, you're just doing your normal thing, kick back,
Go to Denny's or something.
kick back, play some Halo, play some Apex, whatever you do. But man, oh my God. I mean, that's awful. That is
awful. No. That is reservation commodities awful.
I mean, is okay. Was that fit for human consumption, you guys?
That's why I said it's reservation commodities. Awful. You don't know the commodities when I was a kid. Holy shit, the quality that they're on par with that.
No, my God.
Memories. Memories.
I can't.
Must cleanse palate. I
can't unsee that now. I mean, I'm gonna throw up in my mouth now because that I could watch that fucking pimple doctor.
Damn it, Drew! That horrible thing you just put up just gave me memories of freaking commodities that I can't get. I can freaking taste it in my memory.
Yeah, I
cleanse palate.
I can't even stand the pimple popper. That's disgusting.
I would rather watch like a marathon of that shit than fucking eat that stuff. Oh my God.
I can look at it, no problem, but eating it ain't gonna happen.
Oh hell no. Hell no. Oh man, that's some world-ending shit right there. All right. I mean, oh, wow. I don't have words for that, y'all.
Whew. Gross.
That was beyond gross. Good God. So, also, by the way,
I have to agree with Said It. What the absolute flying fuck was that?
Yeah, he's exactly right. That was scary. Said it. You're not wrong, my guy.
You're a savage little effer, but you're not wrong.
We all need Jesus after seeing that. Holy hell. Oh man. But you know, onto a more hopeful subject, by the way, guys, because I know that a lot of you guys follow Gary. I know a lot of you guys are hyped about The Expanse. Just a reminder, 3 days from now, if you have Amazon Prime, which thankfully one of the few things that I do have back from when I had Twitch.
Seriously, Tom?
The Expanse starts. The Expanse starts on the 13th.
Thomas, are you freaking psycho?
Oh yes, Senate Gary. Because he hypes The Expanse all the time, and I'm definitely in the camp of The Expanse. I've watched all of it, and it's great. And I'm excited for the 13th.
Gary is amazing, and the kind words he always has for me anytime I stop by his chat or supers or anything is just amazing.
But yeah, don't forget, guys, the 13th, we get the whole brand new season of The Expanse. I don't know that I'm a fan of having it all rolled out in one, but you best believe I am going to binge the absolute holy shit out of it. And I will probably do some future discussions on The Expanse. If anybody would like to join in on those, I'm sure that we will have a good time talking about it. So yeah, look for that, because I fully intend to do some discussions about it. Because, man, who doesn't love actually well done, great science fiction, which doesn't have stupid ass real world politics in it? I mean, it's great. So absolutely look out for The Expanse in 3 days. Thomas, my mind is blowing, dude. How did you try that? I don't understand, dude. It's beyond me. Like, now, Thomas Connolly, you live in Scotland, correct? Doesn't he, Rosetta?
I don't know.
I need to know, or do you live in the States? Because oh man, dude. I mean, I would eat cold McDonald's before that.
Ew, I wouldn't eat McDonald's. Yeah.
It was a bet. Oh God, dude, that's terrible.
What is wrong with men? What is with these bets men do?
Well, look, to be fair,
I'm gonna fart in a jar, sniff it on a bet. Okay.
I mean,
what is wrong with you men?
Hey, I've been known to drop a Dutch oven.
I gotta get going, guys. I gotta get up early in the morning.
Oh man, good night, buddy. Thanks for
story of my life, man.
Thanks for popping in, man. Yeah. So this is available in Glasgow, huh?
Should I change my name now that he's gone, or just leave it?
It doesn't matter. Do what you like. Do what you like, sis. It's on you, girl.
I'm coming back down.
Wait, who's deleting their channel? Wait, Senate, what?
I can't even see the chat anymore. There it goes.
Too bad he's deleting his channel. He's a great guy. What?
One of his favorite YouTubers.
Oh,
word of.
Oh, that yeah. I saw that tweet. I know what he's talking about now. Yeah,
honey.
Yeah, I saw that tweet. That's sad. That's sad news, Senate. I don't like to see anybody delete their channel. But hey, look,
why is he deleting his channel?
Sheet.
Apparently, from what the tweet reads, the guys just reached this point where it's like, he's not feeling being a YouTuber anymore. Just and hey, look, to be fair, content creation, streaming, whatever, is not for everybody.
Yeah.
Some people try it out and find that they reach that point like Word of Wolf did, and at some point they're just done. They want out because for whatever reason, it's dominated too much of their time. It's
Yeah.
it's made real life priorities take a back seat, whatever. But sometimes it happens, and it's sad to see. But if it's going to give the gentleman a better quality of life, then hey, I'm firmly in the camp where I support the gentleman's decision. So it's sad on one hand, but probably good for him as a person if it gives him a new lease on life. So there you go.
Mhm.
The but the thing is, man, Thomas.
I just saw a tweet from because I was looking at him up. I saw a tweet from August saying that he's on suicide watch.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the gentleman personally. I don't know Word of Wolf.
Okay.
I've never seen his content or anything. I just saw the tweet because the Senate mentioned it. But the thing is, like, going back to that, like, unfortunate, like, oh God, that stuff. Oh, Thomas, man, dude, I could just picture you in a pub, sitting there with your friends, making a bet, like, hey, look, if you eat that can of canned shit, I'll buy you a pint or something like that. I could just see that. It's like, it's like I just picture Thomas with his friends doing one of those bets. But yeah, Irish, are you in your writing? I meant to ask you, do you uh do you write just short stories, or do you do poetry, or what?
No. It started out as like novel. My one story that I'm working on right now started back in 2017
Mm-hmm.
as a novella, I guess you could say, and it's grown over the past 2 years into a full-fledged novel. It's got about 40 chapters. Only not even half of them are done yet.
Okay.
I'm just revising the whole story, and 58,000 words was my last word count.
Awesome.
It's insane. I use Nimble Writer that my fiance picked up for me off of Steam.
Now, what exactly does that do?
It's kind of like a writing software program, kind of like Scrivener, I think is one of the ones that's out there that's popular.
Mm-hmm.
But it's one, it's cheaper, and two, you get to customize it and like have your own background on it, have set up your own colors inside of it instead of it just being white. And you can import it from the file that Nimble Writer puts it under. You can import it to whatever file you need it under.
Interesting.
What I like about it is that I can have all of my notes instead of having it scattered around in different notebooks or on different pieces of paper. I can have it all in one place. I just click open the document on Nimble Writer, and all my notes are right there, from the characters to the settings, to small little notes that I've taken that help me write the story better.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So it's basically like cuts down a little bit of the work, so you're not actually taking like sticky post-it notes and sticking them on paper.
Exactly.
Right? I get it. Yeah.
Actually, I would have full blown 5 subject college ruled notebooks full.
Oh yeah. I could see that. I know.
Yeah, that's because the biggest thing is that I'm considered a world builder, kind of like I've actually been compared to Tolkien with how I do my world building. Which I think is a bit much, but hey, it is what it is.
Hey, look, I've got, I always say I've got a bunch of, I've got a bunch of plot bunnies hopping around in my head, but I can never corral them and
I can never finish the stories, and I've had stuff I was writing compared to Shakespeare and Poe. So hey,
yeah,
Nice.
I can't even, I can't even write a single chapter. I mean, I can tell you what exactly is going on with my main character and everything else, but hell, I can't write a single chapter. It's just I got all these
darkness will consume me.
Yeah, I got all these things hopping around my head.
I can write. I think my chapters are averaging out anywhere between 1,500 to 3,000 words.
Rosetta, you're losing your touch. When I said I got all kind of things hopping around my head, I expected you to give me some snarky ass comment, and you totally missed the window.
I'm crashing.
What did you say?
She's crashing.
Oh. Well, if you're gonna fall asleep, don't fall asleep on my stream.
Bite me. I'll mark a place for you. Even bite me. I went through over 2 weeks of physical hell and almost no sleep. I'm crashing constantly.
I know. I'm giving you a hard time.
Yes, Thomas. World building is the best thing ever. I have so many worlds inside my head.
My husband's got the bedroom right now because he's got the computer system right now because he's behind in work and he's trying to get stuff done, and I don't want to bug him, and I'm tired.
Aw. Yeah, yeah, Thomas Connolly. I'll tell you what, dude. I do have a good initial idea that I want to do with a science fiction piece, like a full novel. The thing is, guys, and we've talked about this before, obviously, with the controversy with Ray and everything like that. And you take the comparison of somebody like Ray versus Alita, and I have a female lead main character in my head, but the thing is, with her development, she has flaws. She has.
Michael.
Hey, all right, sis. You have a good night?
No, Michael.
Oh, okay. See you, Michael.
You're oblivious.
Hey, man, I'm trying to
We thought you were falling asleep.
Yeah.
I am. I just saw Michael and I poked up to say bye.
Okay.
Michael. See you later, buddy. But no, Thomas, what I was explaining though is, my main character, she has a natural growth as a character. She has flaws. She has obstacles, and once I can get situated and actually get a draft together and start putting this down, she's going to have a good arc, and that's the difference. World building is so big because you're building not only your characters but the infrastructure around them, and it's.
I've learned you want to start with the world around them before you start with the characters.
Yeah,
For me, I have the opposite. I work better the other way.
Yeah, and that's I think I think the same way, Rosetta's talking about, I work the same way too. I've got the main character firmly planted in my head, and it's just, I have to build the world, build them, and then the world out around them. But, whichever way you get there, the most important thing is taking the time to world build. And, back to your point, Irish, you and Thomas are dead on, because I think that world building in storytelling is a lost art. It really is, because a lot of shortcuts get taken and things like that, especially in modern books, whether it be novels, whether it be comic books, and I believe that, we could debate this, guys. I'm sure, like, a lot of you in the chat, you have thoughts on this, but I believe that a lot of corners are getting cut nowadays in storytelling.
I don't like most modern writing because I don't think it is really creative or in depth or all that. I think most of it's pretty lazy or pretty simplistic.
Yeah, it's paint by number stuff. A lot of writers take, existing tropes and just go the same formula instead of writing with what is specifically in their head.
Yeah, and that's it's funny because the other part is that with all the controversy that goes on about people pushing agendas and stuff, it's like I try to make my story not come off as like that, because that's not what my intention is.
Yeah.
But I have a female lead character, a very strong female lead character. She is a complete and total badass. I've had people tell me that that she reminds them of Blade and Underworld.
Yeah, see, now that's fine. Because
Okay.
if you go according to that, and a lot of us have seen those films,
Well, here's
like
I balance
Celine.
it out though too, and this part does get told throughout the story at some point in time. She's about 900 years old.
Yeah. Well,
And so if people have a problem with her being able to dodge bullets without a problem, I'm just going to be like, she's 900 years old.
if you look at the character of Celine, then people can understand, because Celine was awesome, but she had a really good arc, and she had strengths, she had weaknesses.
Yep.
She had flaws, and that was a good thing. That was what made Underworld a good movie. Celine was a good character.
Oh yeah.
And certainly, I mean, me speaking as a guy, having a little bit of a thing for Kate Beckinsale didn't hurt either. But I mean, yeah, it was awesome, and that's how a good, strong female character should be done. Senate is asking me, hey, does your female character have big boobs? Asking for a friend. What's your
name? Dancing Drew or Orgasm Hat Smasher? We have devolved to chaos in this stream.
Yeah. Kitty, welcome in, my dear. It's good to see you. Absolutely. All the love as always. But
no, I don't think my main character is a Mary Sue, just because even though she's like uber, she seems to be like really uber powerful and perfect in every way, she has her flaws in her personality.
Mm-hmm.
I write strong female leads all the time. The difference is they have to have something to complete them. They have to have challenges. They have to struggle. They have to be real.
Yep.
That's exactly it. Yeah,
Oh yeah. I may not give her physical challenges, but I make sure she has mental challenges.
Yeah, well, it's
like
it's the same thing writing a male character. You can't have him be a Gary Stu. I mean, he's not gonna, he's not gonna walk into the world and be friggin', a beast right off the bat. There's got to be.
Oh heavens no! In fact, the character that's my other main character that works with her is actually human, and he has a lot of mental issues. Actually, one of them being anxiety because of what happened to him in his childhood, and so she's having to learn how to, not be so judgmental with him.
Oh, man.
For example, that's just one of the struggles that she's going through, is that she needs to learn that she can't always be somebody with an attitude because somebody else might not be able to pick up on that. One of the chapters I literally just finished writing, he was having an anxiety attack.
Okay.
He was having an anxiety attack, and she told him to basically suck it up, Buttercup, and move on. But when he actually started showing that he was really in trouble, the female character had to turn around and be like, all right, I'll admit I was too far. I went too far.
Look at who showed up. Ruthie, how are you?
Hi, I showed up. I'm here. I took a break from the High Council right now. I was like, oh, I'm here for a while. How are you guys doing?
Oh, we're chilling. We're actually, it's funny because we were talking just about some of the news topics stuff I was working on for articles and whatnot, and then we got into a big discussion about actually writing because Irish is a writer. Rosetta writes a little bit. We've got,
not a little.
We've got people in the chat that have messed around writing before too. So yeah, we were just discussing writing. I don't know if you write at all, Ruthie.
Yeah, I wrote 2 poems.
Okay.
About domestic violence, and that's pretty much it. Nothing other than that. Not really. But I'm starting to write more. I'm learning how to write movie reviews for my channel. That's what I'm practicing right now. I finally got my my videos back from the wrong channel I uploaded them to. So
yeah. So what happened with that, man?
Oh, because I'm learning how to upload on a phone. Everything I do is on my phone. So I uploaded it and I just put it in, and I forgot I was in the wrong account. So it went straight up to my cooking account. But the good thing is it was unlisted, so I was able to get them back and put it. I mean, it's really, I got to learn, I watch a lot of tutorials and stuff like that. But I have 2 channels, my cooking one and which I haven't started yet. And then the movie review one, I just did 1 movie review, but I have 3 videos to go out. I had to re-edit. It's just hard learning everything, how to do stuff, but if you don't start, then you'll never start. So I'm like, they say your first videos are your worst videos. I don't care. I'm just going to put it out there, see what happens,
Yeah.
Ruthie, you're amazing, period. So don't even stress it.
That's the way. Yeah.
I'm mostly a poet, so it's more the. And I really shouldn't write poems after I've been reading Poe. Because I have one that I've got a couple that really just sound like it just Poe stanzas. Darkness will consume me, and misery it will bind me. Will none so clearly redefine me?
I shouldn't. Nice. There you go. Yeah, I shouldn't try to. I shouldn't think about writing anything like in novel form after I've watched never mind. But
don't write after you've been watching titties or porn.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god.
Exactly.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hello, Dan Drew. I never met you before. Is that your name?
That story's by Irish.
Yeah, that's stories by Irish.
She's screwing with Drew. I was screwing with Orange Hat earlier.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We've met before though.
I think we might have. You were on
briefly on my channel.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Hi.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
I remember her being on someone else's channel, and it was I forget what it was about though.
It was just random BS on my channel.
Ruthie is, for those of you, and I'm pretty sure everybody in chat knows Ruthie, but if you don't, Ruthie is absolutely friggin' adorable, and
I have to get credit because I am the one who dragged her back onto streams.
Yes, it's true.
But I will say this: she is a hell of a good sport, because last night we were in an epic panel. Me, Ruthie, Mama Bear, freaking CJH. We was on CJH's channel, and man, we just had a crazy time. And
how did that go anyway? Because I thought I heard. I know Steven uploaded a video I think today that was talking about CJH's live.
Yeah, we was just, oh man, it was off the chain last night, because
it sounded like Steven said that he was venting, and then people were getting mad at him for venting.
Oh no, it was good. CJX was fine, man, and we got, like, when I got in there though, like it just got absolutely crazy off the hook, because y'all know how I think. So like my perverted ass mind got up in there, and I threw gasoline on a fire that was already raging, and then everything everything just devolved. And Ruthie kind of, got roasted a little bit, and she took it like a champ. Man, she's a good.
I've been in many streams where I've been roasted. I've been on shenanigans. I've been on.
I'm just going to point out, as soon as you said "took it like a champ," I thought so many bad things. It's not.
Oh damn! Well,
that's how it was last night.
hey, look, Ruthie ain't no saint. I found that out last night. Like,
I never said I was, but
I'm going to be shameless on that. I want you to tell everyone I dragged you back into streaming.
You did. You brought me back into streaming. I haven't streamed since, it's been a while. I've streamed with Mary. I've streamed with Jeremy. I've streamed with Rookie Critic and a couple of other people. And I was streaming for a while, and then I couldn't stream because just my technology wasn't at the most. And then where I live, it's very it's like on a hill, and then the beach hits a lot. I live on top of a hill near the beach, and it's just that my internet's the worst.
Yeah.
Right. So I just, usually I'm just a supporter, really. I'm like one of Jeremy's biggest supporters. And I'm a mod on his team. But now that was when I first started, like everybody. And Rosetta was on, and I was like, well, let me see if I can go on. And StreamYard, is this StreamYard? Yeah, StreamYard is awesome because it's so easy to get onto, from Twitter. And then I met Drew, and oh my god, I know who Dancing Drew is. You were with us on the stream. You're awesome. I remember you. Right? Yeah. You're the one that was smoking a cigarette, right?
What?
Were you on the stream with us? Yeah. You were there with Rosetta when you were how are you doing, by the way, Rosetta? Are you doing better? No?
Tired.
Yeah.
Was that the one where I tried to use StreamYard on my phone and nobody could hear me, so I had to run back inside?
Yeah. So yeah.
No, I mean, I thought I loved this community before, and the last about week and a half, just over a week, ever since Jeremy came in, and how many people have been backing me up and helping me.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead, Ruthie. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just happy when I got on here to meet a lot of you. Streaming, I haven't streamed. I didn't know, especially when you have a YouTube channel, it's important to like really get out in the community and do like networking. And I've met a lot of people through just on Twitter. Like I follow Doomcock and what's his name? Like a lot of the big YouTubers I follow, and just communicating with them all the time. Then they start following you. You know what I mean? And then when you start talking to all these other channels and they start like talking back to you, it's awesome. You know, I just popped into the stream and now I'm meeting like writers like Drew. He writes for
Bounding into
Bounty, yeah, and also Rosetta. She does nature. You know, it's not only the Fandom Menace isn't only always reporting on the same topics. It's
No, we're
about all
not.
kinds of. It's about all kinds of different channels. What you bring to it, you know what I mean? Like my channel is, I have a cooking channel that's coming, and I have just the movie channel. I'm just putting my opinions out there on movies that I like. And you know, and they're not even always about the same topic. I think it's good that we have in the Fandom Menace a variety of all kinds of stuff. You know,
you
it's
know,
awesome.
and Ruthie, speaking of your cooking channel, by the way, when you do like a cooking stream, I am gonna give you my recipe for my Southwest chili, and I'm gonna have you make it on your cooking stream.
She needs to make Joppy and fry bread.
You know what? That's something I'm already I've been on 3 streams already with people that cook. I was on this German stream and this Mexican stream, the Spanish stream, because I speak Spanish. And they were telling me, you know, this, and that. And we were talking about that. Definitely, Drew. As soon as I start streaming and get all my stuff, I'm gonna put myself in the kitchen, and you just go, okay, this is what you tell me what to put in it, and that's how we'll do it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Ruthie, you have to do Joppy and fry bread.
Yeah. I have to do what?
You got to do Joppy and fry bread.
Okay, I don't know what that is, but I'll come up.
Okay, it is. OG will know what I'm talking about. It is a harvest berry kind of soup pudding that's made. And they served it with honey glazed fry bread.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's an Indian. Is it like an Indian?
Yeah.
Portion? Okay, that sounds kind of familiar. Okay.
That's the thing. As pale as I look, me and OG actually have a lot of the same background. In fact, our family roots are only the reservations next to each other.
Oh my God, I'm Native American too. That's so weird.
We have conversations about that. I mean, yeah. I am significantly. I am card carrying Sue, all that, and I still look like this. So,
but see,
my mom's Irish side one.
Ruthie's got a nickname though for me, y'all. She straight up said I was the whitest Filipino. So I'm like the white.
You said that first, and I just repeated what you said.
Oh, that was it, right? That was it, right?
Yeah, my ex-boyfriend, he's Samoan and Filipino. So I know how to cook like a lot of Filipino dishes like pancit, lumpia, chicken adobo, all that stuff. I know how to cook all that.
Well, girl,
I learned it from him.
I ain't giving you no Filipino food to cook. I'm just giving you some good food to cook. Man,
that is good food.
I know it's good food. I'm just saying that Southwest chili recipe I got. Don't sleep on that shit. That's good. I mean,
good. Let's go for it. Anything. I'm down for anything.
Yeah. I mean, it's gonna be dope when you make
it. When you said I'm down for anything, I gotta tell you, I thought of so many things that are really bad.
Oh God. You should have been on the stream last night.
Oh God, no, man.
No, they could not. No, it would have broke it because we
would have broke some shit.
Is twisted. My brain is.
I think Mama Bear was awesome last night. She really was the best thing last night.
Yeah, we would have broke some. We would have broke some shit, Ruthie.
Yeah, no, but getting back to the channels and stuff, I really enjoyed interacting with everybody. You know, it's cool. It's good to talk to people because we're always behind avatars.
Well, you know, as much as we dick around and tease each other, you know, you are an outstanding person, Ruthie, and I'm very happy I made.
Oh, thank you.
I am. You know.
Yeah, me too.
I'm glad
we're streaming. That's awesome.
You're good. You're a good buddy. I wish I would have known you in my Twitch days, man. I would have had you like chilling, doing co-streams with me then.
Oh no! I
do have a Twitch channel.
No, yeah, I ain't on there no more. But you know,
yeah, I haven't been on there since I started it. It was a cooking channel, and I couldn't keep up with it, so I just let it go. But I still have my account. But yeah, Twitch is kind of garbage now because
Yeah, it is.
It's all about how you look and stuff. That's what
It's
I've
all-
noticed on there.
No,
You know?
Ruthie, let's be real. It's all about the Twitch thoughts.
Yeah. So and there's so there's so
It-
much crap on there. So,
It
yeah.
is, man. It's honestly, guys. Twitch right now is a mixture of titty streamers and like extreme, like left wing political bullshit. That's mainly what Twitch is right now. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
In a
trying not
nutshell.
to. I'm trying not to be political on my page, but that's really hard for me because a lot of the people that follow me are Republicans,
Mhm.
and I also have some I don't always go by like the political. I am a Republican, but I don't always go by everything that the conservative party
Crap,
goes with.
Senate! Ow!
Senate. Oh my god!
What?
This comment though.
What happened?
Look at the
Twitch throats suck, but sometimes I need a there's Oh, Senate, I know you Senate. You're a bad boy.
Don't call him a bad boy. He'll want spanked.
Oh my
No,
god,
he'll meet
man.
me at the DM.
Senate. Jesus Christ, dude. That's wow.
My God,
Wow.
Senate. Senate has
Ugh.
done stuff for me on Twitter. He's awesome. He's an awesome person. I really like him.
I mean, he absolutely supports my page, whole and all in. But then I post a link saying, okay, I'll be going live soon. And he goes, yay, booby time underneath it. It's like, shut up, you little shithead.
Hey, Ruthie, type something in my chat and I'll give you a wrench. And that way you can just post the links to your socials or your channel, whatever you want to post.
Oh, you know what? I'm not on my because I'm on my phone. I can't really post anything from my phone to the channel. I try. I could do it when it was Google Hangouts, but not with
okay.
StreamYard. If I disconnect, it'll just pop out. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, it does all the time.
Yeah.
Rosetta,
So,
can you link her YouTube channel in the chat, please?
One sec.
Thank you. I appreciate that. That's very sweet of you, Drew.
Well,
let's see if I can find it.
Well, girl, I'm all about helping.
Oh crap! I don't have it saved on this laptop.
All right, hold up. I'm just
sorry. I tried to be helpful.
I'm about to do it the old-fashioned way. Hold up. There we go. All right, so if anybody wants to support Ruthie, I'm about to throw this up in the chat. You guys can peep out.
Thank you.
Channel. So
yeah, and I'm about to throw up all my
so there it
uploads
is.
at midnight tonight. So by midnight, I'll have all my reviews up at Pacific Standard Time. Sorry, they're really late, but I locked myself out of my account.
So make sure that you follow. That you follow Ruthie on the Twitters. I almost fucked up and said the titters. Man, that's going around today. Everybody's like the titters. Damn, man.
I have a little bit of a speech impediment, so
these are titters. These are titters. This is titter.
Oh wow, Rosetta, you're funny.
Well, I know how endowed I am. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
You're like Mega 42. She's awesome. She'll be like moving her boobies around.
Mecca random. Mecca's my girl. She's the one who got me into this community.
Oh really? Yeah, Mega's awesome. I've streamed with her, and she's always a good sport. We follow each other on Twitter, and she's awesome. I talk to her
She has
sometimes.
defended me so many times. She has messaged me and checked on me. She has told people to follow me.
Good.
She has come onto my channel and talked to me a bit. I mean, she's such a sweetheart.
Oh
yeah, everyone in the channel is really sweet. Since I started my YouTube channel, I've gotten advice from like a lot of great people, and a lot of people I mod for. It's been really positive. I've been modding for the High Council for like 9 months now, and they're just so supportive. And everyone with Jeremy on Geeks and Gamers.
Well, hey, then buddying with you at least brings some into the big guys. There, hey, then you're my into the big guys. Help me get them to come to my birthday. Help me get them to come to my birthday stream on camera next Monday.
There, guys. I also linked Ruthie's Twitter in the chat.
I'm sorry. That's my little bit of shameless plug, Ruthie.
Anybody wants to follow her Twitters?
I'm bashful to ask them to come onto my stream, and I want them all to come in when I have my birthday stream on Monday.
Oh, you know how many people I get DMs from Jeremy just asking me stuff for him? I'm like,
no, it's not. It's not just about him. It's just about being shameless.
No, I know. No, it's not
bad.
It's funny. You know what? If you talk to Jeremy, he just DM him, and if he came on your stream, I mean, just DM him, talk to him, see what he says. Yeah. I'm sure, Jeremy's
it's just
nice.
I'm so freaking bashful and trying to send links out half the time. Jeremy, because he told me to send him messages on all these different things I did. I feel like I kind of overwhelmed him.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. He's easy to
I'm sorry I'm sending you so many freaking messages. He's like, yeah, that's okay. I just will maybe not see them all. It's like,
yeah. I get a lot of stuff, but the thing is, I don't respond to like to send people things that
I was just getting crap.
No, I'm saying it in general. You know what I mean? No, that's fine. You're fine. But I'm saying, like, in general, people just because you follow someone, they automatically think, stuff like that. And when it comes to my friends, I'm more.
It's a little different when we're, sitting talking versus people that just message you asking for stuff too.
Right? Yeah, it's like
that's weird.
People can get weird on Twitter sometimes.
Oh man,
it's all good,
Oh, you see who's here, Rosetta? Melanie came in, so now you can like double roast me. Oh, jeez.
I know all these guys keep telling me just message them if they have a chance, they'll come on my channel, and I can't bring myself to send links, and then Twitter freaking flags me for spamming every time I send a link more than 10 times and locks me out. Twitter fucking hates me.
Huh?
She said Twitter hates her.
Every time I have these streams and events, if I send a link more than 10 times, they lock me out and I can't do anything.
Oh, that's so weird. I don't know. I've never never streamed on my channel.
And the thing is,
I've never done anything.
All the time where they do these events and they send the link out like 50, 60 times and stuff and have all these different people in. And every time I try, they lock me out and I have to have other people help me send the links.
Oh, wow.
I don't know what it is. Just like I keep getting flagged constantly. I swear Twitter hates my guts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Twitter's like crazy because I've seen people like
wait, bear.
Yeah, I've seen people like come in and like they'll be following somebody. They'll be they'll be
freaking hanging out with Doomcock. That's cool.
They'll be unfollowed by somebody. I mean, it's crazy.
Hey, Bear.
Hey, Bear. Good to see you, man. I seen you pop in the StreamYard link for a minute, but then you popped right back out. So, so I don't know if you couldn't stay or I just didn't get to you fast enough. So either way, it's good to see you. Good to see you, man. But no, the thing is with Twitter that I noticed is there's a lot of people following other people that out of the blue they'll get unfollowed or like crazy stuff happens. And I swear to God, man, that there's definitely, and this goes back to us, guys. I'm telling you, if you have a free thinking opinion, and this is sort of political, but not really political. But I'm telling you, if you have a free thinking opinion, you're going to automatically have a little bit of a harder time on Twitter, because I've seen time after time crazy things happen to people on Twitter. Like I said, with the random unfollows, people being shadow banned, where they have limited functionality on their account. So,
well, I've been attacked a lot on Twitter ever since, like, supporting Jeremy. I've been attacked a lot. I've been called a lot of names.
Holy crap! Since he came
names
into
you
my
shouldn't even
stream,
be called,
mm-hmm.
and been called, and it's just disgusting, the stuff that people say about
since he
me
came into
on
my
Twitter.
stream.
But you know what? I don't pay attention to it anymore. I know I'm not that kind of a person. I'm not. They automatically call you names because you support somebody, and even people that follow me who don't agree with his stuff.
They followed him
they still
into my stream.
Block me and stuff. So, I can't hear you, Rosetta. What?
They followed him into my stream, and they've been making fun of my disabilities since he came there.
Yeah, well, this is stuff I've been dealing with for almost a year since I've been on Twitter. I've only been on Twitter since August of last year, and I've been. That's how they are. They'll send me DMs, like really mean DMs, or they'll call me like really nasty names, like a slut or stuff like that, and it's ridiculous. But you can't let that get to you. Like, I don't let it get to me anymore. Yeah, well, to me it did get to, because I wasn't used to stuff like that. Even on Instagram,
I live in the political epicenter of Iowa, and I've been involved in the political system. I've had literal death threats to my face, and people call me every word you can imagine to my face while they're armed.
Well, I'll tell you.
So, these people on Twitter are fucking dust.
I'll tell you this, Ruthie. You're one of my pals. If I see somebody on Twitter like coming at you, you best believe that I'm coming back at them with a boot right to their face.
Well, I've had a lot of people in the community, a few incidences when they came after me, and I've had everybody in the community behind my back, had my back 100%, and I didn't even say anything. I just kept quiet. I had Jeremy, all the people within the Phantom Menace. They all came to my defense, but I can't, like, if I respond to stuff like that, it's not worth it. So I'm just gonna ignore it, moving forward, because there's all these crazy accounts popping up all the time now, and all these people that don't like the Phantom Menace.
Yeah,
so you just have
check
to
the private chat a sec.
Yeah, you just gotta let it go. Like, move on. Don't worry about them, because the more attention you give them, the more they're going to come after you. And I've been told by somebody, just let it go. Don't worry about it. And that's what I'm going to do. That's what I've been doing so far. I'm not concentrating on getting triggered or getting involved in any of that craziness, And there's other YouTubers that I was friends with, and now they're crazy. So I let them go, and usually it falls into the same place. Like, anytime someone in the community gets blocked, usually it's a chain block, all that stuff happens. It's crazy, but you just let it go.
Oh, I gotta tell my friend Mel.
Ruthie, be right back. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay. Ruthie, my friend in the chat, Melanie Ham. Like, I know, like, I've been friends with her like over a decade. Like, cause
whoa, she's quoting "boot to the head." I automatically love that freaking woman to death.
But But yeah, I've been friends with her over a decade. She's one of my longest friends. But it's hilarious because Melanie, my friend Ruthie here, she she's like, I think well, I think I said it, but she like said it too. I'm the whitest Filipino. Oh man,
you said it first, and I was just laughing and said it
Mhm.
after you because I was
Sure.
when I heard you say that. When I heard you say that, I was like, "What? That was so funny."
So
And then and then when I said the Filipino thing, what did I say? I forgot that I didn't mean to say because yesterday, remember my headphones would come in and come out.
Yeah,
And
I
every time I come back into the conversation, it was like bad. You guys were talking bad. So I didn't know what you were talking about. That was so funny last night.
guys,
Melanie.
I'm actually known by the nickname Snowflake Scalp Collecting TP Creeper.
You are the whitest Filipino. Thank you, Melanie. He is. Because he said it first.
Oh man. Oh my gosh, y'all. I
I have a question.
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
have a question for you. How long have you been writing for comics and bounding comics?
Bounding into comics. So it was actually cool how it came about because I've been writing for them since like probably the end of August, and
it was around then because I remember you talking about applying for the job and being nervous about it when we were hanging out in Nerdrotics chat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because like what happened, Ruthie, it was so cool because like because my boss John F. Trent, he runs the Bounding into Comics Twitter account, right? And I sent him a DM telling him, hey, look, I really love your guys' site. I respect your point of view. You know, I like the fact that the articles are no bullshit, no bias, and it's just good writing. You know, I appreciate that as a reader. And I said, if there's ever any writing spots open in the future, I have limited experience in writing, you know, not too much. I covered high school football for a little while, but you know, I can still like write, but I just need, you know, some work at it. So if you're willing to give me a chance at some point, that would be awesome. And he got back in touch with me and he said, you know, we do have a spot open. It's like I was kind of reserving it, but he's like, I appreciate the initiative. Here you go. You know, let's see what you can do. And I wrote my first few stories for them, and then he formally, after my first 3 stories, he formally offered me a position, and it was
nice.
It was great.
Awesome.
And
That's awesome.
how I got my break into being a written journalist, guys, and I love it so far. I do, I really do.
Yeah, when you do put out a piece, can you just send me a DM just saying, "Hey, my piece is out," or send me the link where I can read it when you do put out your stories? Because I really want to get into like when you write and stuff like that. I find like when we talk, I really enjoy our talk. So I really want to see like what you're writing and stuff. I want to get into what you're doing.
Sure, absolutely, Ruthie. And you know, I can't.
Cool, thank you. I appreciate that.
I can't wait for you. My biggest thing is I can't wait for you to make my chili recipe. I want to see this.
I told you, Drew, you were going to be a star. I told you people were going to start noticing you.
You know, I'll tell you what, guys. What I value even more than this is the friendships, because you know, I've you know, like I've been friends with Melanie for so long, and I treasure the close bond that she and I have. I hope I can have as equally close a bond with all of you, because in your different ways, you are amazing women, and it is my honor to know you.
Thank you.
For me, because usually on my channel it ends up being a whole bunch of men and me, and right now you're the only guy.
Hey, you know, and that's fine. You know,
I tend to get along better with guys than I do girls anyway. So
I may be, 100% a toxic male and have my good old perverted sense of humor. But, I'll tell you what, I got it in here. I got a good heart, and, I will always respect and love my female pals.
Plus, you want to be surrounded by those girls.
No.
I respect the toxic men in the Phantom Menace because
I only have to point out that I absolutely am part of the I support toxic masculinity movement. I actually have ordered stuff from Lethal.
Did you see what Melanie just put?
Hell no.
Okay.
No.
Let me correct this.
I like
not part of
Melanie.
anybody's
She's
harem.
funny.
Oh my God! That's why I'm scared to let, when Melanie comes on and she starts messing around on YouTube, because she said at some point, she's gonna grab one of these StreamYard invites and pop in one of these times. I'm scared to put her together with Rosetta.
Oh no, we have to have that meeting.
Because when
no, she was quoting my boot to the head, last will and temperament stuff. I automatically have to talk to her.
Well, wait.
I am a frantics addict, and she quoted them.
Actually, I'm scared to put Melanie with y'all. Period, because she's gonna spill the fucking tea on me to everybody.
Melanie, get a link from him, please.
Get her in here. Get her in here.
God. Oh my God, I will turn 50 shades of red, man.
Oh, please. You do that on my stream about 20 times a stream.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So
Mel.
before I got on here, what were you guys talking about?
I was actually, talking
about writing.
Yeah, we were talking about writing, Ruthie, and then I was talking about a story that I'm writing for Bounding that's going to go up probably tomorrow afternoon, and it's about a female Twitch streamer that has Tourette's, and there's a bunch of there's a bunch of SJWs trying to go after her because, mind you, this is a disabled woman. She doesn't have control over like the things that comes out of her mouth and stuff. But she's got SJWs coming after her, trying to call her racist and other things, and it's terrible. They're attacking a disabled person.
People coming after people because of their disability is, like I said, things that are politically incorrect. Like if a comedian's doing it, I laugh at that. I don't take it seriously because they're just joking, But when people who write or if that's not your job, if you're not a comedian, but you're a person like criticizing someone because of their disability, I don't think that's cool. Like when the president did it, I voted for Donald Trump, but when he did that, I didn't think that was cool. You know what I mean?
I didn't either.
I went raw when Drew was talking about it.
When doing stuff.
Yeah.
I went very raw when Drew talked about it because of my history with seizures and neurological issues and shit. And the fact that I don't have a proper filter because I have seizure damage along the pathways.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I got shit for that today. Look, I did a post just saying I said today my favorite superhero. Who's your who do you feel like whatever, like who's your favorite superhero? Because I do polls a lot and I get a lot of traction for that on Twitter. And I did a picture of myself, but it was just flicking back and forth, and everybody started posting things about seizures. And I didn't even think of that. I was just thinking of the post and something to pop just to get people's attention. And this lady came on there. She's like, your seizure captain, this is so wrong and this and that. And I was like, look, I understand if people are, because I had to look that up. I didn't know that was an effect about seizures, And and the bad thing is I am in the medical field, but my stuff is mostly administration. So when I saw that, I was like, oh my God, I didn't mean to be offensive, but I'm not going to apologize for something I did not mean to do. You know what I mean? And this lady, she's like a feminist. I went to her page and she's like, I'm
She
a
has
feminist. This and that. I don't care. Like if you
want to sick?
and I
Wait. You want to sick the girl with seizure disorders on her?
Yeah. If she has pronouns, you know.
I'll throw some shit down just because I need a virtual punching bag with the stress I've been in.
By the way, really quick, girls, feel free to continue. Carry it for a second because I do have to take a quick bio. I will be right back.
He has to take a quick something.
So Rosetta's gonna take over the stream. So how are you today, Drew? I mean, Drew. How are you today? You're so quiet.
Yeah. Well, I'm not much of a talker. I observe more than I do talk. So.
Sorry, I froze up. Hold
on. Nope, you're good. I was just saying I'm not much of a talker. I tend to just observe more instead of talk. So.
Oh, okay. I know.
That and I've got what time is it? It's almost 11 here, and I've got an appointment. And I've got an appointment with my neurologist tomorrow, and I'm just kind of like,
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm about to bounce like when he gets back because I have to finish some stuff. My time it's only 7. It's almost 8. I was on the high council, but I wasn't feeling well, like going back and forth. So I was like, okay. And I saw the stream pop up, and I saw Rosetta, and I was like, oh, Rosetta's there. I'm coming. So I saw her, and of course Drew. I was like, oh, it's a stream, and so I said, okay, I'm gonna come on, and he sent me a link. If you send me links, that's sweet. I did a post today. If anybody wants to stream, and I got, I think, 28 people that I've never heard of. They're like, you want to stream? I'm like, cool, okay. So I have streams set up for like 2 weeks now on YouTubers. Yeah. The biggest YouTuber I've ever been on like stream that's not in the Fandom Menace was the other night with this guy. I always forget his name, but he was really nice, and I'm gonna stream with some other people. So I've done I have like 6 Spanish streams that I'm gonna start streaming with. That way I can spread the word of the Fandom Menace and what we're about. You know what I mean? Give a little bit more of a positive light to it. Yeah. And I have some cooking streams I'm going to be doing because, you got to put yourself out there. You got to network and stuff. And then, yeah, so that's pretty much it. So just out there doing stuff.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, and I get the whole networking thing because being a writer, I've got to basically, continuously talk about my writing and stuff wherever I'm at.
Yeah. What kind of writing do you do?
I write stories.
What kind of writing do you do?
I'm stories like novels. Right now, I'm working on a dark fantasy novel. That's kind of like a dark fantasy, urban fantasy.
Hey, Senate.
Oh, okay, cool.
Hey, Senate, I'm going to change my writing style, dude, just for you. I'll start writing erotic fiction.
No.
You probably already do that in your spare time.
To be completely honest, if he wants to read some erotic stuff, go to Wattpad. There's plenty of stories on there that have erotica on it.
Dude, yeah. Don't you know, Rosetta? I'm sure I have a pen name. I write under Big Dick Daddy.
Oh my god. I'm subscribed to this guy. He writes alien novels for Star Wars. Like if you hook up with Darth Maul or another alien in Star Wars, it's really funny. And,
what are you reading? What in the hell?
No, it's not bad. It's on Pinstagram. And all you go on there is they don't like do it or anything, but they're like romances between different alien species in Star Wars.
Oh, I bet.
And I'm really into the Darth Maul one because that's my favorite Sith Lord. So I like all the Bathrats, all their culture. I'm really into that right now. So yeah, if I was in Star Wars and I was any alien, I would hook up with Darth Maul species.
She's like, give me that double saber, daddy.
Yeah, Darth Maul. I don't mind him or Kylo Ren. I'm good with. I'm a huge Adam Driver fan. Even though I don't like Kylo Ren's arc, I still like the character. I think he would have been amazing if they would have written him right. Which Adam Driver does an amazing job, anyways.
Well, if they would have had it, if they would have had, and I've talked about this before. I'm gonna get Bear in here because he just jumped in. Hey, Bear.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, Bear.
Welcome.
Hi, Bear.
Hello.
If Bear's here, I'm not leaving. I love Bear. Hi, Bear.
Oh, Bear's
Hello.
amazing. But
I've never been
my-
on a stream with Bear. Hi.
No, he's great.
I enjoy
He's
Bear
great.
so much.
Bear.
I like just listening to him talk.
Bear and I had a long talk last night, and he bonded. And I'll tell you what, this man is legit my big brother. And Bear, I know we just met, but dude, I got all the respect in the world for you, man. So
I really appreciate that.
Thank you last night.
Bear's
for
hardcore.
that.
I like Bear.
Hey, you can only do one thing in life: put one foot in front of the other and keep your chin up, and show a little kindness to people, because that's what you got to do.
Mhm.
There's I'm gonna quote a Grateful Dead song here, and it's really true. If there isn't love in a dream, it'll never come true.
Well,
It's the truest thing ever said.
By the way, guys, we are about to have a full panel because Mel sent me a message on Discord and says, "Link me, baby."
Ooh.
So I just sent her a link.
Earlier, I had to go up to Lakewood and
Hey,
meet up with my brother-in-law.
You're in there talking about Doomcock in the chat, though, and you're over on them with the Friday nights with Nerdrotic, and I gotta say, Bear, I am so freaking jealous.
Oh no, it's the Discord. That's a little event that's for the patrons.
I know.
It
I'm
is
still
patrons.
jealous. I'm still jealous.
And hey, it's just $1 a month to be a patron, and that's a well worth $1.
I know. I've
I hung
myself on so many right now.
Neurotic.
Well,
I met him at Comic-Con. He is such a nice guy. He is so
He
genuine.
seems like
dude,
the thing is,
he is how you meet him. I got to hang around with him and Jeremy, and Jeremy's Jeremy. He's cool. But when I met Neurotic, I was like, oh, okay, I barely knew about him, and he is just wow. He is how you see him is how he is, but 10 times nicer.
Comment because Bear was there on that panel Friday night, because when I sent the super over to Gary, he started talking about the crap that had been happening to me before any of it had been mentioned, and started talking to Jeremy about it and the fandom support of me. And I'm sitting there in the chat going, "Are you freaking kidding me? He's saying this right now on Nerdrotic."
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Neurotic is awesome. He's he's a good guy. And I keep I put him I put all of them on the page because I run the fan page for Geeks and Gamers fan page, and I put Neurotic, and I see the Neurotic fan his page always comment on my page, so it's pretty cool. The interactions with the page, and he's just such a nice guy. I really like him. I
do want to expand on this discussion we were having though, because Ruthie, you brought up a good point about Star Wars and the Kylo Ren character, and the thing that has really plagued the Disney saga, unfortunately, and we know this because it's been done to death with all the videos that everybody's done, but with all the stupid writing that they've had, had they actually gone through and really looked at the characters, and Boyega's talked about this because of the upcoming thing with because he basically said the thing with his character is going to be really iffy in this upcoming movie. And it's a shame because, look, if you took Kylo Ren and you took Finn and you sort of centered it around them, and it's not because they're men, but you had an incredible opportunity with Finn's character to have him be the Force sensitive instead of Rey, and you could have had Rey be, still have her arc, but she didn't have to necessarily even be a Jedi or anything else.
Mhm.
She could have been an awesome pilot, whatever. You know, she could have even Han Solo could have even passed the torch to her, and she could have been like the pilot. And then you would have had Finn be the Force sensitive. How fascinating of a story would have that have been? African
That would have been
American
awesome.
African American character, you know, strong Jedi.
Well, I honestly thought that when you saw the trailer for The Force Awakenings, that's what I thought they were going towards when Finn was going to be, you know, the new Jedi. And I never thought Rey was going to be one. Not because of, but if you notice, Rogue One, Rey, and well, not too much in Solo Kira, but those two characters, they were the main antagonists. You know, they were the leads. Rey should have got her ass beat, hands down, in The Force Awakenings. That would have given her not only more respect, but that would have given her a little bit more of a leeway with the characters. You know what I mean? Because she from the beginning knew everything that was going on. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe she's a clone of, you know, someone more powerful. So I said, okay, I'm gonna accept it in The Force Awakenings. Soon as The Last Jedi hit, what happened? Her training was shit. Supposedly in the first one, when she was with Kylo Ren, she downloaded everything. That's what the book said. I mean, the writing was not only, I mean, it was lazy. I mean, Ryan Johnson didn't take no time. He wanted to make everything go the opposite way for everyone to be like, oh, you know, and nothing's gonna be the way you thought. Yeah, nothing connected. Your way was so wrong. Nothing connected from the first movie to the second movie. And you even said that you like people in your movie. Everyone's seen that. He said that in an interview. So this guy just doesn't give a shit about Star Wars. He doesn't. He didn't take the time to really think about how to connect with the first movie. If you're going to have a trilogy, you have to connect with the first movie. The second movie, if you're not connecting anything together, it's not going to work, and it didn't work. Look at the fan base. Look at everything. Look at all these channels that came from that one movie because it was so badly written. And the thing is, it's not. And you know what? I'm not going to be mean. Like it wasn't Ryan Johnson. You know, it was, they did give him the trilogy. It was his movie. He did it the way he wanted to. But the person who has absolutely 100% has ruined Star Wars, it's her fault, is Kathleen Kennedy. She didn't take control. She didn't say, okay, J.J. Abrams, Ryan Johnson, you two are not going to do anything until you collaborate together and give me a good story, and let's move on to the third director. Or fuck it, just put one director to do all three. I'd rather see J.J. Abrams' version of Star Wars than Ryan Johnson's. I mean, he should have just have never been in Star Wars, and it's her fault that all this has happened. She is the
It absolutely derailed the continuity, and
only person failure that this has had, and she knows it. But now she's being honored for bullshit that they're probably paying for her to be honored with. The woman is absolutely the worst thing that ever happened to Star Wars. Sorry, I ranted, but that's how I feel.
No, you're absolutely right.
We like your ranting.
Yeah. And the thing that you said, Ruthie, about Kylo, they could have had Kylo be the big bad from the start, and then they could have really processed a good redemption arc off of that. But they absolutely missed a window with that too, because they had the pointless character of Snoke. Because obviously with what happened,
why bring him in?
Yeah, you didn't need
the other
him.
thing with Kylo, I think Kylo should have been the main storyline in this whole trilogy. He is the last Skywalker. They should have done more with his character, and they should have put the Knights of Ren in episode 8. No, hands down, the Knights of Ren and Kylo, and explaining what happened. You know, you don't have to have all these comic books. You can just do it right there, and he didn't do that. So,
all right, we'll go around the horn.
It is what it is.
All right, we'll go around the horn here. Thoughts? What do you have, Irish?
When it comes to the Last Jedi movie,
When it comes to the whole thing.
the whole thing. Well, The Force Awakens. I liked it, except for the certain parts with how they wrote Kylo having those temper tantrums.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, this kid is supposed to be similar to Darth Vader in some sort of fashion because how he's worshiping his grandfather's helmet, and yet he's throwing a temper tantrum. I mean, that one scene where he's throwing a temper tantrum and you see the stormtroopers walking up and then they just stop and look at each other and then turn away to walking the other way. I'm like, that pretty much sums it up right there.
I didn't necessarily have so much of a problem with that because, I mean, Darth Vader used to pretty much choke out his officers. So it was like, well, that was his.
That was a little bit more mature, though.
That was his version.
Look at what Kylo was doing.
I can see that.
He was destroying things,
Yeah, I could see
and it was his fault that he was doing, like it was like the part where Rey escaped from him and he's there just lighting up his lightsaber, just destroying everything there. It's like, really, dude? Really?
Rosetta, you got anything to add?
Some rants on this? Okay, let's get into this. First of all, The Force Awakens was a shilly, pale comparison of the originals. There was nothing new to it, nothing unique, nothing creative. The lightsaber design is a freaking joke. It is an absolute abomination to anyone who understands sword fighting and fencing. Let's go here. Kylo is the biggest emo bitch that ever lived, and the only way to fix his character is to freaking have Jason step through a portal and shank him through the head for stealing his story.
Welcome back, Ruthie.
Sorry, I just pressed something and I popped out accidentally.
That's all right.
And then The Last Jedi was so freaking bad, and they turned Yoda into a fucking book burner.
All right, Bear, your thoughts?
Well, you should say they tried to turn Yoda into a book burner, but if you noticed, Rey had already taken the books.
But there's no physical evidence she took everything and that he didn't do that.
Yeah. So what?
She had some books doesn't mean that they had it, because they had this whole thing about him mocking knowledge and education and trying to burn the book library. That's such a good message for children.
I didn't see it as him mocking education and stuff. Really, I saw it as
about the knowledge of the Jedi. That pissed me off really fucking bad.
What was that now?
He laughed about the knowledge of the Jedi and burn it all down. It's worthless. That pissed me off.
The way I looked at it is that Yoda was acknowledging this is a new generation of Jedi that they are trying to raise, and maybe the old ways just weren't working anymore.
All it's going to do is teach kids that you don't want to learn from history, and you shouldn't learn from your elders. It's a horrible lesson. Absolutely horrible lesson.
Fair point. If I had a little ding ding bell, I would hit it for both of you, but I don't. But
well, when it comes to the books on the altar inside the tree, you put things in context. Rey had already taken those books. Yoda was a Force ghost. He knew this.
It doesn't matter.
It was a shocker. Let me finish, please. It was a shocker. That's what it was for. It was used for shock value, and I don't really consider it a very good scene, and I didn't really care for it.
Mm-hmm.
The things he said are a really dangerous lesson to children.
Yeah, I did. I mean,
burning books is bad.
Yeah, I agree.
Anyway,
I didn't care for the scene.
And laughing about knowledge is really bad.
All right, guys, really quick. Want to welcome in my super long time just amazing person in my life, Melanie. So
automatic respect because she quoted Frantic. So hey.
So
hi,
welcome.
Sorry, I'm back.
Welcome, Mel.
Welcome back, Ruthie.
Thank you.
Welcome to the Fandom Menace. If you got your mic input right.
Yeah, my mic's here.
So
Can you guys hear me?
Hello,
Yep.
Melanie.
Hello.
Hello.
So welcome to the Fandom Menace. Melanie's a big part of my life, Bear. The subject that we were discussing last night between you and I, she has a very good bond in that manner as well.
I see.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Bear, do you stream a lot on your channel?
On my channel, a little bit here and there. We have the Fourth Wave on author Stephen Walton's channel on Wednesday and Saturday. Tomorrow will be, I believe, 4:00 showtime.
Yeah,
okay, cool. Let me check it out.
Lots of videos. I just hit 200 subs.
Oh man! Congratulations, buddy. Good job.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm only like 333 views away from like 7,000 views.
There you go.
Cool.
Well done, my dude.
Congratulations.
How long has your channel been up?
I've been uploading videos since April 19th. I've had my channel since 2013. So I have a few things that are grandfathered that I'm able to do that most new channels can't.
Yeah, I've had my channel since 2007, but I just now really started using it.
It's like, for instance, I discovered by accident I could live stream for my channel.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of you have to have, I forget what the criteria is, but I learned that a lot of YouTubers that were starting out were live streaming from what is it? I have the desktop version on my computer. It's similar to OBS. There's an app for it, and you can live stream from your phone if you're a new YouTuber starting out. And I believe with StreamYards, I think it'll also bypass that, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it was funny. I actually got Melanie into Twitch streaming. Hey, welcome back, Moira. Yeah, I got Melanie into Twitch streaming when we were on Twitch, and
cool.
And she actually did pretty good. She made affiliate and everything. She did a good job.
Awesome.
Yeah, but I don't stream anymore.
Yeah. She found out what a dumpster fire it was after I started writing.
That was even before then.
So yeah, basically, Melanie, this YouTube community, the Fandom Menace, well, we're basically, it's all about common sense, and we all kind of found each other. They have a good relationship with Founding Into Comics, and the place that I write for, and I've started to make a lot of friends among the people in the Fandom Menace community, and pretty much everybody's, there's people come from all different walks of life, all different types of belief systems, all different types of political backgrounds. But the one thing that everybody agrees on is they come from a place of common sense. And when it comes to like geek culture, our favorite franchises, be it Star Wars, Star Trek, anything that we're passionate about, that we grew up on, all we want to see is common sense and, some honor and respect given to the original source material. And I think that's what everyone here is super passionate about. And I've had the opportunity to make friends with a lot of amazing people, like these amazing women here, and obviously Bear, whom I connected with really in depth last night, and yeah, man, I'm telling you, Mel, some awesome people that I've made friends with so far, and it's amazing.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
What the fuck am I doing here if I need to have common sense? According to my mother, I have none.
That goes for a lot of us, believe me. Don't worry about that. You fit right in because I have, oh my god, I'm just a disaster. I don't have common sense half the time. You can ask anybody here, like when you read my tweets, you're like, what the fuck is this girl's tweeting? Like, it's I tweet out some stuff like I mean one thing, but my phone says something else. My phone hates me. So I think you fit in pretty well.
So autocorrect for the win then.
It's okay, people. Yeah. Basically, we're all crazy, so you never know who's gonna say what in the community. But as far as like when we get into like our favorite franchises or movies and stuff, we all believe kind of the same thing. Just keep everything where separate. Just give us good movies and good
keep the
storylines.
stupid politics out of it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, unless the movie asks for it or it's a movie of politics, of course. But I mean, we don't want it. That's why it's a planet far away. It's away from that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
right.
That's
exactly
the main reason. Yeah. That's what Star Wars is about. Are any of you going to see the new movie? I mean, the last one. I am.
Ray's gonna see it.
I'm gonna go see it to see the train wreck. Yeah, obviously.
I mean, I
know a lot of people that's the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, a couple of my subscribers have asked that I see it.
So.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna see the train wreck for certain.
Yeah.
That's
well. I'm gonna be up. I have to be optimistic because I don't hate J.J. Abrams. I like his movies. I know a lot of people that I love Star Trek always give me grief because I'm not a big Trekkie. So I saw the new version of Star Trek and I thought it was great. And they're like, no, because I'm a huge Chris Pines fan. So anything Chris Pines does, I think is great. So
you just got a crush on Chris Pine, don't lie.
Well, the thing is, with the new Star Trek, they took it into a different, it's like a parallel universe, is basically what it is. So,
yeah,
it's not completely based on the original series or TNG or whatever. Yeah. It's just,
well, I am an original Star Trek. I do know the original. I mean, I've seen every episode of the original one. I've never gotten into like the Next Generation, none of those. I have always watched the Star Trek with Spock and Captain Kirk, the ones from the 70s and 60s, because I used to stay up late at night and talk on the phone, and my mom was like, turn out the TV, and I used to just stay up, and they always popped in. And when I saw Spock, I have a thing for the weird dudes. I kind of liked him, and I was like, oh, okay, he's caught. I got something with guys with big ears. I think that's why I like Adam Driver. I don't know. I find it sexy.
Ruthie with the big ear.
They need an Oriental breed cat. Oriental short hair.
Oh yeah, I love those cats.
Oh man.
What?
You were just mentioning old stuff, Ruthie. It's just like I had a most completely random thought, and Bear can understand where I'm coming from. This Bear, I had for some reason the Benny Hill show pop in my head.
Yeah, that's a great show.
You remember that?
Yeah. When I was a kid, it always came on one of the local broadcast stations late at night.
Oh yeah.
I watched plenty of Benny Hill in black and white.
Yeah, it come on. It come on here on one of the local stations like 11:30 at night, and I used to beg my dad to let me stay up to watch Benny Hill.
Yeah. Do you guys remember in the morning it was I Love Lucy, Dick Van Dyke Show, and then Scooby Doo would come up, and like here in San Diego, that's how it was. And then because I always watched my morning cartoons, it was Jam in the Holograms, and then I would watch Alley Cats, and then boom, those two shows would pop up, Lucy and then Dick Van Dyke. And then like at 1 o'clock, my dad had to watch Bonanza, and then after that, I was allowed to watch the show that you guys just said, the Hillbillies, or what is it? The one you guys were just talking about? Yeah, the Hillbillies. And the grandmother and all them, they were crazy.
Oh,
but it's mostly in the morning when I watch
Benny Hill is something different.
No, yeah, God, Benny Hill's way different than morning cartoons.
The what?
Well, the Benny Hill show is way different than
the Beverly Hillbillies.
Oh yeah.
Well, speaking of Benny Hill, my sister, her fiance, and I were playing Monster Hunter World, and there's this part you have to fight a Kulayaku, it's the Final Fantasy 14 crossover fight, and the music for that fight, my sister and I are laughing at each other. It's like it's Benny Hill all over it again, and her fiance.
Did they have that music?
No, it's just the Western music, but it sounded similar to a Benny Hill theme, and it's like, oh boy, and we just lost it.
Oh my gosh, Ruthie, your
what?
Your spoof account is in here.
My what?
Ruthie Salty Balls has entered the chat.
Oh my God, Will! I'm gonna kill you. Tell him to go away. Were you on Twitter today?
Oh yeah, I've been on Twitter on and off all day.
Yeah.
What did you see the graphic I did to Will?
Yeah, I saw that.
With the graphic.
I saw that.
And I kicked Steve in the balls because I was like, how could you guys do that? And that was so funny. The goat. Oh my God. I'm glad I didn't get around to anybody. I was like, oh, I hope no one sees this.
Oh, that's all right. I got memed yesterday. Did you guys saw that? Didn't you, Ruthie? Did you see what happened to me like in Rosetta?
No, I told you to send me the link. You said you were. You didn't send it to me. Make sure after this you send it to
asshole.
me.
Yeah.
You.
Yeah. Yeah. So like I gotta tell Mel. You guys. Well, actually, I'll tell Melanie.
What good are you guys for me? You do so much for me as I pass out next to you.
No, it's all good. I know you're tired. But the thing with what happened, Mel, was I jumped in Rosetta's stream like early yesterday, and I was sitting there, and when you jump in the StreamYards thing here, there's like a backstage before the host like adds you into the panel. So, I'm sitting there thinking, I'm chilling in the backstage, and that Taylor Dane song, Tell It to My Heart, comes on. I'm sitting there dancing in my chair and everything. And,
and you're not backstage, you're
singing,
you're broadcasting.
And Rosetta even said something to me. I'm like, yeah, and I'm thinking she's talking to me, and I'm still in the backstage, right? Well, nope, it was live the whole time, and then I realized it's live. I'm like, is this live? Oh my God! And she's like, yup. And she said, "You're a meme."
That does not surprise me whatsoever.
She said, "You're a meme."
The link is in chat to the embarrassment. I called it supreme embarrassment.
It's scary how alike that you think with Melanie, because she probably would have named it that too.
No, it wouldn't have been supreme embarrassment. No.
I want to see
I gotta
that.
watch
you gotta
this
send
shit.
that link to me.
I gotta watch this.
It's in. They
posted it in his chat for this.
All right, let me mute my mic so I could go listen to this or watch this really quick. Or do you want a live reaction?
No, just go watch. I'm horrible to you. I know. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pass out.
That's all right. Go for it. It's understandable. I know you're tired. Get some sleep, Rosetta.
I fell asleep most of the afternoon.
Yeah, but you need it. You've been exhausted, so get some rest. We got this covered, girl.
He needs that room a little longer.
Actually, I gotta bounce because I have to finish some stuff. But it's been a pleasure meeting you, Melanie and Big Bear. I hope to stream with you in the future. And you guys were great tonight. And
Rusi, you know, you're a doll, and you're my pal. And listen,
if you put up with him, you deserve a medal.
He's great. He's a nice guy.
I really
enjoy it.
Yeah, we'll definitely stream some more in the future, Ruthie. You count on that.
Oh, of course. Just let me know.
Indeed.
You guys have a good night. Bye bye.
Yeah, you too.
Take care.
In the chat.
Oh God.
I'm sorry.
Oh God. To see, oh God, Bear, I am never gonna live this down, my friend.
Oh, I got stuff on you, but I don't share that shit.
Yeah, big girl.
What happened?
Oh, I got memed, but good by Rosetta, like, because I had a moment where I was
acting like an idiot on my stream.
Yes.
Check the link I posted in his chat.
She linked it in the chat, Bear. God. Oh man. Yeah,
it was amazing.
Yeah, Odyssey, thank you. Should I just take a bow, guys?
Yes.
There you
Good job, short shit.
I'm so fucking tired.
Yeah, get some rest, girl. Go on.
Go sleep. I'll be here another day. Your body is kicking.
I'll be right back.
Ass.
I'm gonna grab
get some rest.
My body has had its ass kicked for the last few weeks pretty hard.
Well, you need to get that energy back up.
I just want to sleep right here.
Yeah, but you might want to turn your cam off if you do that.
I don't care. I passed out on my stream earlier.
It happens.
Apparently for quite a while, and the guys kept talking.
That's where he didn't realize he was live.
Yeah, that's where you realize he was live.
I heard about that.
Afterwards.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
General consensus, go to sleep.
Well, apparently I passed out on my stream earlier for quite a while, and the guys kept talking, and apparently while I was sleeping, I was saying things like shut the fuck up to Orange and Kinky and stuff like that.
Oh, you're a responder when you're sleeping, huh?
Yeah, apparently I was responding to their conversations while I was asleep.
Oh, it's a good thing they're not devious. They could have been asking you questions and stuff. You know?
Nighty night.
Good night.
Yeah, I had I had to go up to Lakewood earlier, and so I was listening to the Power Hour on the way up there and on the way back, because it was a parking lot on the way up on I-5 North, and it was a parking lot on the way back, I-5 South.
Okay. What state is that?
Western Washington.
Oh, okay.
Olympia, Lacey area. Lakewood and Tacoma was just a little bit north of that by about a 15-minute, 20-minute drive.
Last time I was in Washington, I was 11 months old. I was born in Tri-Cities.
Tri-Cities. Which cities are those?
Pasco, Kennewick, and I can't remember the third one.
Yeah, I don't think I've been there.
It's southern.
Yeah.
It's on the river.
On the river?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's close
to Pacific County near the coast, I've been pretty close to it.
It's Franklin County.
Franklin? Okay. Yeah, I've been as far south in Pacific County.
I find it freaking hilarious. My mom's from Chicago. My dad's from northern Minnesota. They met in Washington. It's like, what? And they came back here. So, yay.
I think Washington, Western Washington, is sort of like a convergence point where people tend to meet.
I wish.
And basically, people would say once you move to Olympia, it will forever dominate your future.
I bet.
Yeah.
Oh boy, it's kind of chilly outside right now. I wish it would warm up. Because I don't like the Sub-Zero crap.
Cold is fine.
Yeah, I got
not when it's negative 30 wind chill, honey.
That's fine. I've been in colder.
Yeah, like last year it was negative 62 wind chill.
Doesn't faze me.
Well, it's 45 degrees here. And it's rainy.
Shorts and tank top weather.
Honey.
Well, for you, probably, yeah, because you're where it's really cold.
Yes.
Melanie,
here
I'm just going to explain this here. A, I'm not that far from where you guys are. B, I grew up in the mountains.
Yeah, I understand. I'm just
cold don't faze me much. It's heat and humidity that get to me.
Yeah, I die in heat.
Okay.
Drew, get your ass back.
Here we have saltwater humidity, so
Ew.
that's nice. It's better than freshwater humidity.
That's salt water, all that, all those whales and the salt they're creating in the water.
I knew that was gonna come.
What the hell? What in the hell?
We're explaining why the ocean is salty.
The ocean is salty because of how much whales come a shot.
I'm from Minnesota.
I have nothing.
You missed the whole fucking conversation.
No. A sperm whale can come hundreds of gallons a shot.
Whoa, now.
Biology is fun.
Oh boy. This is the Drew I know and love. The one that face palms is like, what the fuck?
I'm telling.
I'm good at doing that to him.
I'm telling you, Bear. I'm gonna rue the day I put these two women together.
Oh, Mel, you're gonna have to come on my streams when I'm tormenting him.
Oh yes.
Oh,
I would love to.
Yeah, they got you really good, man. You didn't know you were alive and you were boogieing and all that, huh?
Yeah, they did. Oh God, yeah. I'm not. I am never gonna live that down, my friend.
You never live anything down.
No, oh God, no, not with you, Melanie. Never.
Oh, this is gonna be so much fun getting to know you, Mel. It really is, and she's already followed me over on Twitter.
Oh yeah, yeah. Mel's on Twitter. Wait, Odyssey. What are you talking about?
Shut the fuck up, DJ.
Well, I gotta know about this now.
No, you don't.
What's up? What's up with this, Odyssey?
No.
Nobody better lay a finger on my Butterfinger babies.
Wait.
There's no such thing.
Oh man, yeah, that's a priceless reaction, dude. You must have something. You got something good there. Damn.
You're hallucinating. There's nothing there.
Oh, I don't know, man. Sounds like Odyssey.
I hear the crinkle of something probably that had nougat and caramel inside it.
No, it's
or
my
chips.
cough medicine.
Oh.
See?
Oy.
And then the freaking cough drop goes down the bra.
I love when that happens.
Well, that's a moment.
But at least mine doesn't get stuck. It goes all the way down.
Everything goes down this bra. Look at this. I can hide my hands under it.
I wouldn't know. I don't have that well of endowment.
I can put my hand like this, but underneath, and the thumb is still fully underneath.
Kind of jealous, kind of not.
I wear an H cup.
Rosetta, you better stay away from my butter. I don't need you fingering my butter.
Shut up.
Oh God, here we go.
And I am not DJ is making shit up to try to embarrass me. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Sure. Yeah. Odyssey's known you longer than I have, so I know he's got some stuff.
Oh,
yeah,
no, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
Yeah, see, Odyssey,
No.
Andrew, you need to look at that post I just sent you in Discord. I am not reading it out loud. I want you to read it out loud.
Oh, God, what did you do to me?
I just found it. I'm dying.
Oh, get back on camera, Bear. I want somebody else here to humiliate themselves with us.
Oh, God. So this post reads, you know what? I can just go ahead and screen share it. I'm going to screen share it because this is actually holy shiza. Well, hold on. Let me pull up StreamYards here. Share screen. Okay. Chrome tab. There we go. So apparently, Avenged Sevenfold makes music for men who slap their own ass during sex. And then the comment is, Avenged Sevenfold is what happens when you feed Nickelback after midnight. Nice.
Apparently, the Crisis on Earth ratings aren't doing good as Elseworlds.
Really?
Yeah, a little notification about a story just popped up in the right corner of my window on my laptop.
Are you talking? Is that the Crisis on Infinite Earth?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Ratings nowhere near Elseworld. The title of the article.
You know, I'm not. I'm not surprised. I had somebody ask me earlier today about watching Crisis on Infinite Earth, and I was just like, with the CW, I couldn't get past season 1 of Supergirl because, like, those CW shows, they all seem to follow a formula, Bear, and it's just like, we're gonna throw on, Lurch Troll, absolutely, man.
Don't look at me, Moira. I just found the post. It was
love to have you. But they all follow that same formula, Bear. It's like overpowered female character, no discernible arc, can just do everything, and then the whole, hey, the Whammons are powerful, all powerful, and we're going to, like, basically have like a bunch of useless men around to fill time, and it seems to be the prevailing thing. I mean, I would go so far to say about one of the only redeeming things on the CW might be like Riverdale. I mean, I would probably take Riverdale over the any of the DC shows. I can't get into them, and we already know what Batwoman's turned into.
Fuck that too.
I don't know. Elseworlds was half decent, but yeah, I didn't think Crisis on Infinite Earth was going to go anywhere. Good night, Irish. Did you have a similar prediction, Bear? Is that what you thought?
Well, when it comes to the Supergirl series, only thing that I really like about it is the Martian Manhunter.
Yeah.
And I like that particular actor. I like the stuff.
Oh,
yeah.
I agree.
Not sure. I'm gonna check it out when they're basically when I can watch them all at one time.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, I agree with you about that actor, and his name escapes me right now. But the guy that played Martian Manhunter is pretty talented. But but yeah, Odyssey says Crisis isn't that bad so far. Just a couple of cringe points so far to it. And that's fair, Odyssey. I just never really latched onto the DC shows too much. And even if they were really good, I'm more of a Marvel person. I always grew up reading Marvel books a lot more. I was more of a Spider-Man, X-Men guy.
Well, you're marvelous.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Rosetta. I know my greatness.
Yeah, all 3 feet.
Oh man.
No comment.
Mel, come on, you know me. I'm a very humble man.
Hey, I'm knocked out. I know that shit.
Excuse me.
I'm a very humble, pious man. I don't participate in any perversion.
Oh, holy shit.
Call shenanigans.
Fucking hell, what did I just wake up to? I'm gonna get hit by lightning. Fucking hell, that woke me up. It was such bullshit.
I love you, Drew.
You trying to get me hit by lightning, Drew? What the hell was I saying before that? Why was he claiming to be pious?
Oh,
He's innocent, apparently.
Exactly. I'm very innocent.
Wow, I just saw a pig flying.
That would be a member of my family.
Do it sideways. It's more entertaining.
You know what? Boom, twins, I win. Oh, God, man.
I'm just going to shut up now.
Yeah, Mel, yeah, Odyssey, thank you. I will let you gladly take the throne of, Hellion. You can have the high ruler of hell.
True. The day you quit talking about titties and looking up titties, you can stop.
No, I don't do that.
You did it on my fucking stream. You were sitting there and I could see the freaking reflection in your glasses. I had to take it down.
Can't prove it.
Yes, I actually can because I still have it unlisted. I had to take it down because you could actually see the reflection of the boobs in your glasses.
How you gonna put me on blast like that?
You fucking did it! You fucking did it!
I didn't say shit.
Stream, you asshole!
Gotta get
man, I'm about to turn oh my God. She put me on blast, y'all.
Well, it's true. I believe it. Knowing you.
Oh my God, she put me on blast. She put me on blast. Wow.
Just saying, suck it.
Oh man. Oh shit.
I love you, bro.
Yeah. One thing's good with a friend like you, I don't need enemies. Oh my God.
Well, don't look up porno or boobies on my stream next time.
Hey, I wasn't looking up full-on porn.
Oh, that makes it okay. I had to take the stream down because there's freaking images of nipples in your glasses on the stream.
Just say my glasses have nipples.
But that's fine, right, bro?
DJ Odyssey says I played a Joe Walsh song tonight on my radio show called "I Like Big Titties." There you go.
That sounds like something Drew would play when he was DJing.
Yep. I never, so I'm guessing Odyssey.
Oh shit! Did I say something I wasn't supposed to?
Why? No.
About the DJing?
No.
Oh, trust me, I've gotten much worse stuff out of him when he's on my stream.
No, I used to DJ online, Odyssey. I actually have a little known fact, guys. I actually have a associate's degree equivalent in broadcast communications, and that's what my thing was originally. My degree was to go into radio and television, but hey, funny how it comes around. I wound up being a print journalist, so it works itself out some way.
Dude, you're a print journalist, and you're broadcasting on YouTube.
Well, yeah, that's true.
And you look up titties on YouTube.
No. Are you done?
No.
Man,
he's looking them up, and he's sitting there thinking, I could put my mouth on that.
One of these days, to the moon, Alice.
This is how long I've known him.
Suck a nipple.
This is how long I've known him. I knew what he was going to say, and I said it.
I knew what he was going to say there. He was pretty obvious.
Chat.
Hey, Shorty, shut up or I'll shove your face.
Chat, I swear. I think from now on, I just need to title my streams, hey, Girls Roast Drew. Jesus.
I'm being good.
You're just enjoying me doing it.
You guys ain't seen me bad yet.
Oh my God.
This is me innocent.
I
cannot wait to have you on my streams, girl.
And
we have to do it so that right after he shows up, I send you the link and you drop in and we just bombard him.
Well, you don't have, you can't get a hold of her. Oh yeah, you can, because you have her Twitter. Shit. I was gonna say you don't have Discord, so you can't send her a link. But yeah, you have her Twitter. Damn it!
You are so fucked,
Butterfingers.
And I thought you liked being fucked,
Butterfingers.
Aren't you the little man hoe?
No.
Is he a man hoe?
No.
That's what he told me before.
Really? I don't remember him ever being that way.
No. Oh man.
What do you want, Sasuke?
So Bear, how's the weather over there in your neck of the woods, eh?
It's warmer than here.
Well, it's basically 45 degrees, raining, and between here, Lakewood, Tacoma, there is Lewis McCord Joint Base. And everybody and their mother, brother, sister, and everybody else was getting off base onto the highway, and it makes it a creep crawl between 5 and 10 miles an hour. So I was listening to Doomcock and the rest of the Legionnaires talk and have a good time and all that, and everybody was getting basically 3 minutes to talk with Doomcock and say whatever. And it was pretty fun, and it kept my mind off the traffic.
Yeah.
Because I was listening with earbud, and I had my phone where I could press the mic thingy just in case I got called on. But let me tell you, that traffic was moving slow. It was bumper to bumper pretty much all the way from Lacey to Lakewood.
I know Odyssey does radio, but dude, Bear, man, you got a natural voice for radio too, dude.
I've been told.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
See, I don't have anything special to my voice.
I'm surprised you never dabbled down that path a little bit.
Drew, should I do it just to see what she thinks of it?
Do what?
My voice.
No, I don't know, man. You are frightening. Hey, don't feel bad, Odyssey. I have a face for radio too.
Melanie?
Yes.
I'll get you next time, Gadget. Next time.
At least that's
and
not
that's
what I
the
used to do when I was on there.
That's not what I like to do with my. Never mind. I'm not gonna say that. Actually, I'm not gonna cross that.
So you can go tell your husband.
No, I'm not talking about telling him anything.
Yeah, I know what you're thinking, you little hornball.
No shit.
But
I mean,
but yeah, Bear. By any chance, were you ever a? Did you ever own a bike? Were you a motorcycle rider?
No. Yeah, I don't get along with motorcycles. No.
Oh wow, yeah. I had one.
What the fuck, DJ?
Oh my god, Odyssey. That's
although now I have
the night.
Now I almost have to try that. Now I almost have to try that to see if I can do it.
Nice. Odyssey, man. Dude, that's awesome. It just broke my train of thought, but that's so yeah, so Bear, if I could be serious for a moment.
No. Sorry, Bear. You've actually seen me be really good over at Walton's. You haven't seen me get cut loose before, have you?
That was good.
It was good compared to over here, wasn't
it? Bear, I used to have a motorcycle, albeit a crotch rocket, which Rosetta loves to give me crap.
Pussy poser bike. Pussy poser bike.
But I'll tell you what, man, riding that Ninja 600 when I had it, I did. I enjoyed it. It was fun. And that thing would do like a 13-second quarter. So and this was before all the fuel injection bullshit in the bikes. Now you had to actually get it manually piped and jetted. So yeah, that was fun. So
Twat, what'd you say? Twat, sorry, continue, Cherrywell.
Man, Rosetta, you are off the chain. God.
I passed out briefly and I hit that punchy stage where my brain is actually kind of oxygen depleted and tired.
Oh, well, I'm not even going to point no fingers over down in the left-hand corner, Miss Innocent down there, not encouraging you one bit.
I'm not doing anything. I said you're quiet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Laughing demonically the whole time I'm doing this shit to him.
Oh man. It would probably be gold if Mel could.
DJ, the more you use a joke, the less sting it has. You have to savor it. Wait for it to be unexpected again, then bring it back. Like people running away from your penis after the first time.
Wow, Roasty. Just damn. Wow. Holy shit, yo. But yeah, if we ever had
remember what I was saying about that filter that doesn't quite work up here from the seizure damage? Well, it's tired. What little is left of it.
There's never been a filter up there.
It really isn't. It really isn't, and it's actually medically. There's actually a medical reason why there isn't.
But the thing is, Mel, if you ever did a stream and spilled the tea on me, I'd be in trouble.
Seriously, we gotta get you to my channel really soon, girl.
Oh no!
Well, I don't work, so I'm open all the time.
Ooh.
Really, Mel? I didn't think you were that kind of girl.
If you know what I mean.
I know. I'm giving you shit. Jeez.
Damn, DJ.
You guys, you know, I can never keep decorum in my stream.
What's decorum?
Don't you start. Good God. Man, I'm telling you, I am telling y'all. Oh man.
Just open up and say, "Oh."
Ah, shit.
these are like
Bear, please wait, please, Bear, forgive me. I really don't have a filter.
He's just taking in the entertainment,
not judging.
Yeah.
You remember he was talking about the one with Tourette's and the crap she's getting? Mm-hmm. Part of why I understand her is because I have damage up here from seizures and I can't filter what I'm saying very well. So if it's twisted and fucked up in here, it tends to like to come out.
Well, Mel gets along because she just doesn't give a fuck.
I can't say that ever since I got married.
What's marriage?
But the thing is you know, I will affectionately say that you two are like that double pain in the ass where I can't move, but I'm just like, okay, I ain't never gonna get rid of this.
I'm not touching that.
Shush.
I'm not touching that.
That's what she said. I love you, bro.
Jesus Christ.
Are you sure the headboard isn't padded?
I don't have a headboard. I have an open bed in the middle of the room.
See?
However, as for banging, no, he's not going to hurt my head because of the seizure damage. So there's other things we do.
Hey.
Don't make me go into details.
Hey now, look. You know, like, wait a second. You do that shit on your stream.
No, I'd get banned if I was actually doing it on my stream.
Oh, so you're gonna get me banned? Oh, just wait.
No, I'm not. No, I wasn't saying say it on my stream. I'm saying do it.
Just wait till next time on your stream, and I'll just wait.
Fuck up my stream all the time.
Never.
All the freaking time.
I told you I'm innocent. I'm a good little Catholic boy. You friggin' goofball.
Did you know you love me?
So, yeah, I'm.
This really went south since I got on here.
Well, you know, you're just. I'm not, man. You're encouraging. Good God. I can't with you.
Why are you doing shit?
Hey, remember conversation we had, Drew, about things being backwards?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
That happens a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It makes things go haywire in a kind of funny way.
Mm-hmm.
Why do I have a feeling this is directed at me?
And me?
Nope. Nope.
Yeah.
Because you're talking about backwards and haywire. It sounds like you're describing the inner twisted workings of my brain.
No, not at all.
No.
Things to do with the coyote and things funny and the direction the coyote wants to take what's funny. Sometimes you're not in control of that, and you just have to just go along for the drive.
Sorry.
Oh, no. It's all good.
I had to say it because I got triggered.
Oh man, I'm telling you, like I love this community. The Phantom Menace is something else. So many damn characters in this community.
What do you mean characters?
No, it's just it's
innocent.
Ah! What did you do?
Sorry.
Sound like something just fell.
She dropped her headphones because of me.
No, I didn't drop them. I ripped them freaking off. I hate that song.
Sorry, I did not know.
I basically hate anything that's that cheery.
What song is that?
Don't.
No. What is that song?
No.
It sounded familiar.
I was trying to sing the version from Lion King, damn it. It's a small world after all.
Well, that's all right. Somebody told me that as short as I am, like I could do like the Oompa Loompa.
You are an Oompa Loompa. All I gotta do is make your wig and do your makeup, and bam.
You know that one Muppet song that drives everybody nuts?
Yeah.
Think about it for a minute. Get out of your head.
This is a song that doesn't end.
That doesn't.
My brother-in-law sings that song every now and then.
Dude, no.
A song that gets on everybody's nerves. Everybody's nerves.
What was the thing from? What?
I love what the forecast. It says your nipples will turn into little fucking diamond cutters tonight.
What the fuck did you get that kind of?
So it's going to be cold.
It's a weather app that says really sadistic, twisted things about the different weathers.
Mine says it's snowing. It's a perfect night to stay in, snuggle, and fuck.
You have it too! Yay!
What the hell, man?
What the forecast?
Jesus Christ. Man, you
what the forecast rules?
What the hell? Oh man.
She quoted Frantics and now she has what the forecast. Okay. As a straight married woman, I still have a bit of a girl crush.
Tonight is like a threesome. Yes. The cold, the snow, and you.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good picture right now, Bear. That's basically my reaction.
A winter poem. It is fucking cold. Baloney is nasty. Snow sucks. The end. And my phone just died. It powered off.
Oh man. Yeah, that too, Bear. God. Oh,
you don't want to know. There's something you mentioned earlier, Drew, about writing some of.
Yes.
You were joking around with it. What if I told you I do have some poems I've written in that realm?
I'm sure that you do. I am not surprised. Oh, man.
What if I told you I have about 600 poems I've written in that realm?
Oh, yeah, I am not surprised. Holy shit. Oh, man.
To be clear, we're talking about erotica.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I know.
Bear's picture. Paris picture.
I can't read that on this little thing.
It says, "Go, I will. Good relations with the Wookiees I have." 1 week earlier, he's drinking around the Wookiees.
Looks like they're laughing and had a few pints.
Oh, God, that's great.
Good relations. I guess that's what he meant.
Drew, CJH just put up a new link for a new stream.
Okay.
Should we go wreck his?
Well, no, I'm gonna probably end this because it's like I'm almost been live 4 hours and it's after midnight. Huh?
That is all you've been live. Come on, don't wuss out.
Well, look, hey, I have to actually get some work done, and I think
because I don't work, right?
Yeah, you do some work. Some.
Fuck yourself. I work my ass off. Thank you very much. You have no idea how much I do.
I know. I'm giving you a hard time. Relax. Chillax. Wait, yeah, I'm probably gonna wrap it up because it's after midnight, and I gotta finish this writing for tomorrow. So I want to thank everybody for coming in, hanging out, everything else.
Did you want to thank me for fucking your stream up?
Yeah, Rosetta. Thank Rosetta for fucking my stream up. Thanks to Melanie for being new, and thanks for everyone giving her a warm welcome to the Fandom Menace.
Ooh, warm, baby. I'm gonna go fuck up CJH's stream later.
Thanks to Lurch Troll, DJ Odyssey, Moira Kitty, Stories by Irish, Senate, everybody that's been chilling in the chat. Thanks for Ruthie coming in earlier. And I will see you guys absolutely positively soon. So take care of yourselves. Peace.
See you next time.